People are losers. People are losers. And the way that a loser's mind works, loser, like Daniel is a loser, and all of his fans. The way a loser's mind works, they have to focus on these moments, small moments in time, because they failed to capitalize on what other moments they had. What other time? A loser has to focus on a singular moment. A loser like Daniel Dubois. A loser like Daniel, and losers like his fans. They have to focus on a singular moment to distract themselves from what time they squandered, what time they gave away. What else happened? What else could you have done? Losers. It's the way a loser's mind works. A winner that doesn't give up. A winner that doesn't quit knows you've still got the rest of the round, bro. You still have the rest of the fight. But you're focused on a singular moment because you're a loser. Losers! I hate losers, and losers hate me. It's the way it is. You know? It's how losers' minds work. You gotta focus on a singular moment where a borderline shot gets in. You gotta focus on a singular moment where a borderline shot gets in to distract you from the rest of the fight. Never mind that Daniel Dubois got that same kind of consideration that many of you are claiming that Usyk got. Daniel Dubois got more than that in the Kevin Lerena fight. If you go back and you watch that fight, Daniel Dubois hits Kevin Lerena after the bell. And when the referee waves the fight off, he waves it off after the bell. So even if I entertain an argument where Usyk was getting favorable officiating, yes, so did Daniel. That's how he got here. Don't harp to me about favorable officiating in favor of the champion when you're for favorable officiating in favor of the challenger. You fucking losers. You're all losers. Fucking losers. And fuck you. And fuck Tyson Fury. Just because. Fuck him. Big coward. You're gonna tell me that your analysis and the way that you surmised that fight, Sal Hardy, oh, it should have been a knockout? Is that how you live in the woulda, coulda, shoulda world? It should have been a knockout. He should have started counting. Is that how you live in the woulda, coulda, shoulda world? Because it sounds like it. Losers think that way. Fucking losers. I don't like losers. Losers bring everyone down. The collective. The strength. You're gonna tell me about a borderline shot that is so obviously a borderline shot. And this is what I like to do. I like to entertain both sides of an argument. That's what I like to do. Let's just say that I entertain what you're saying, right? Some guy, listen, bro, you're a loser. I'm sorry. If this is how you feel walking away from that fight instead of Daniel quit, it's because you're a loser. Because he quit right in front of you, and you're stuck on a singular moment when Daniel quit. You're only talking about that to take away from the fact that Daniel quit. You started watching boxing today? Let me entertain your argument. Let me do that. Let's say,
for argument's sake, favorable officiating. Is that the first time you ever saw it? Is that the first time that would have happened in the sport of boxing? Didn't Daniel get favorable officiating in the Lerena fight when he hit him after the bell? Didn't he? So what are you complaining about?
Daniel had the rest of the round, the rest of the fight to do something. And all you want to talk about is a borderline shot. Loser shit! From fucking losers! It's loser shit! If that is your view of the world, odds are what you do more often than not is lose. I don't look at the world through your loser eyes. It's how losers think. Losers! You have the rest of the round. You have the rest of the fight. The rest of your life to do something. And you chose to quit. That's all I see. Losers. Losers' mindset is deceptive. They think they have a point. They think. You know? Any other country in the world, let that Kevin Lorena versus Daniel Dubois fight go down exactly as it did. The difference would be that Daniel doesn't make it to the Usyk fight because it would have got waved off. Very simple, you know? But losers are gonna lose. And they're going to complain about it afterwards. That's what losers do. Fucking losers. AJ went 24 rounds with Usyk. He didn't stay down because he never got knocked down. Didn't get knocked out. These losers, you know? AJ, he doesn't get enough credit. He doesn't. I say that all the time. That man doesn't get enough credit. You know? But you want to sit here and cry to me about some fucking quitter. Fucking ridiculous. And sit here and talk to me about a guy fucking quit. AJ didn't quit. Daniel did. Actually, him stopping Lorena was also favorable officiating because the punch that hurt Lorena was after the bell. The referee allowed it and he waved the fight off after the bell. But you want to sit here and cry to me about Daniel? And that's if I entertain your argument. Bear in mind that that's me entertaining your argument that the shot was legal. I didn't think the shot was legal. Go back and watch it. I thought it was low. I still think it was low. I think you need to do better. That's what I think. Abdullah has some skills, man. I like that kid. But you know who I don't like? I don't like quitters. And I don't like losers. I don't like that. Losers that have to make excuses. Fucking losers. Exactly. If the ref counted. But see, this is the problem. The predication that the shot was low is not based on what happened in real time. It's based on the slow motion replay. That's when you see everybody come up with the, oh, it wasn't low, it was a legal shot. It's because of the slow motion replay, not realizing in real time when the referee is officiating a fight, he doesn't get to stop, run over to the TV, and see if it was, a slow motion replay. That doesn't happen. That is more loser talk. Shout out to my man One Punch KO. Absolutely. AJ went 24 rounds. Didn't get knocked down, didn't get knocked out, because he's not a loser. Like Daniel. Daniel's a loser. He lost. You know? The loser's mentality. It's all it is. And I'm probably going to end up saying the same thing in my recap, just a more expanded conversation. But that's loser talk. If you sitting here crying about that, what, Daniel didn't have the rest of the round? He didn't have the rest of the fight? There was plenty of rounds left in the fight. What was he doing in those rounds? Oh, he went out on his shield. He put up a good fight. Showed a lot of skill and heart. Yeah, you're stupid and you're a loser. That's what that comment tells me. That you're a loser that sympathizes with losing and sympathizes with quitting. What you say about life does not matter because all you can teach anybody how to do is lose and quit. Shut up, you loser. Jared went 12 with Martin. AJ stopped him in 2. Talk about it. I said it on the live. I mean, I literally said it on the spaces with Rico not but a few minutes ago. Nobody was able to do to Charles Martin what AJ did to Charles Martin. Daniel wasn't able to go the distance with Usyk the way AJ went the distance with Usyk 2 times. It's not harsh, Reyes. It's reality. If that is the way that your mind operates, the only thing anybody can learn how to do from you is lose and quit. And we don't do that around here. This is Ring IQ! Losers. I hate loser talk. I hate losers. And if you're telling yourself that that kid did anything other than quit, it's because you're a loser. Simple as that. You lost. It is what it is. I'm going to open up the chat to the panel. We're going to get it going. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to connect the space to the live. I wanted to connect the space to the live. I wonder if I could do that with the auxiliary cord. I might try that. We'll see. Open up the chat to the panel. You know, I'm not with this loser mentality, bro. Losers think that way. Drew, are you a loser?
Oh, you know, Capricorn greatness, baby.
Damn right.
You know, I just, you know, guys like Rico, guys like Polo, just mad that, one, if they knew the rules, it's at the referee's discretion, Julius.
Of course, just like a 10 count isn't a 10 count.
Exactly.
So
there is no way to say that if the ref didn't say, no, it wasn't a low blow, I'm going to start to count that Usyk wouldn't have got up.
It's just loser. It's loser talk, bro.
It's loser
talk. Because let me say why it's loser talk. Let me say why it's loser talk. What makes it loser talk is you have the rest of the round to capitalize off of the body shot you think you landed. You literally have the rest of the round. You have the rest of the fight. The fight wasn't over. You had plenty of rounds where you get something going, get it on. You're going to focus on a moment in the fight where you think you had success because the rest of the fight you were getting beat. And you got beat. And you got hit with a jab, not a hard left hand, not a left hook, not an uppercut, not a straight. You got hit with a jab. Went down.
Not even under him.
Stayed down. But we're going to talk about how Daniel was this and get the hell out of here. Loser talk.
Wait.
Hold on, let me say something. I said the only people, and I put this comment just now, I said the only motherfuckers that are complaining about this are those glue-eating Tyson Fury fuckboys. They're the ones that complaining about that shit.
He's a fat coward.
One second. Yo, I stopped watching after the third round because I was busy, but like, I need unbiased opinion, bro. Like, was it a low blow? Or was it not a low blow? Like,
I'm gonna tell you. Listen to me. It's low, bro. It's low. The only reason they say that it's borderline, go back and watch it. When he lands the punch, listen to me, bro. When he lands the punch, most of the bottom of the glove is under the belt. The top of the glove, this part, is above the belt. So as he's driving the punch, the trunks go up. That's all it is. In the moment, what matters most is that in the moment, referees don't watch instant replays, bro. Y'all motherfuckers didn't start with this, it was low, till they played the replay. In the moment, that shit don't happen, bro. It's very simple. Now, I don't care if it was low or it wasn't low, because you know what? There was more rounds. Go on, hit him in the body again. What are you waiting for?
Hit him again.
Really
Yo,
weird.
but not only
Weird,
to
Jules,
that.
how I just like it was really weird, Jules, how that one body shot did so much damage to Usyk, but none of the other body shots seemed to do anything to him. It's kind of weird that.
Exactly. On that basis, I'm just saying, like, in regards to Usyk, he's an honorable fucking dude. He's not like some of these punk ass fucking, divers. You know what I mean? Like, he fucking trains, and the thing is, he won't go down like that for that long if it wasn't hitting his fucking crotch somehow. That's what I'm saying.
See, this is my thing. Let me fill you guys in on a little secret. the world is a crooked place. So let me entertain every argument that the losers are making. Is that all you have to say? You don't have the rest of the round? You don't have the rest of the fight? You're mad that the hometown fighter got favorable officiating? You got favorable officiating. You sound like a loser. That's all I hear. It's okay for you to hit Kevin Lorena after the bell. That's okay.
Yo,
right? And y'all watched it. That's
Yo,
okay.
at the end of the day, what I saw on Twitter, bro, just a clip. I saw this man Daniel. I didn't watch the full fight, but I saw this man Daniel get hit with a jab and stay down. And stay down. So he quit in my eyes.
He quit.
So I didn't.
Again.
What is all this Lobo talk? Like he quit off a jab.
Arms is coming in nice. They coming in real nice. Delts is coming in real nice. Fuck you, Mike.
He got hit with a jab.
What the fuck did I do?
Hit with a jab. Where
Said my shirt is small. That's these muscles coming in.
Nah, bro. Order bigger shirts, bro. You're ordering extra small shirts.
Clothes, bro. I'm not getting nothing.
No.
Clothes.
You're purposely ordering small shirts, bro. Stop that. Stop it, bro.
Fuck out of here, bro. That's the delts coming in, bro. That's the delts. That's the.
You're not fooling nobody.
Let me move the mic. That's the tricep. You see the tricep coming in? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
You sound like a football fan right now, Jules. You sound like a football fan.
Chopper, do it.
Look. I'm just a sexy boy.
Looks like kids section closed to me.
I thought this is
Bro.
And you know, look at like what fucking Taylor, Josh Taylor said, like, bro, you lost a Catterall, bro.
But that's the point. This loser, like Josh, are you really gonna sit there with a straight face after what you did to Jack, and you're gonna say that was a robbery? Seriously? You're mental, bro. You're mental. At the end of the day, my thing isn't whether it was low or not. My thing is, okay, what about the rest of the fight, bro? If you hurt him to if you hurt him to the body, right? If you feel, never mind the ref, never mind Usyk, never mind. If you feel that you hurt him to the body, keep going there, you fucking loser.
Exactly.
But Jules, he had 5 minutes to recover. The damage was recovered from Jules. What was he gonna do?
It's just a lot of sissy shit, bro. It's a lot of sissy shit.
I know. They're some bitches, yo. Come on, man.
Yo, but listen. I have respect for fucking Dubois if he lasted all the rounds. He didn't go on his pussyclot shit. You know what I'm saying? If he said, you know what, I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna wail it out. But he felt in his mind that, yo, man, this guy's schooling the rest of them. That's it. So you just bail out.
Listen, man.
What round did it end?
Most of the people, most people, a lot of these people that all of a sudden started liking Danny for this fight, a lot of them, but not all, but a lot of them were real quick to trash AJ. And all I see is AJ did way better than you. That's all I see. So if AJ going 24 rounds with Usyk, never getting dropped, never getting stopped, if that's supposed to be bad enough that y'all clowned him, y'all better clown this quitter.
Nah,
y'all
but
better clown this quitter.
Like, you're right. Wait, real quick. The fight ended in the 10th round or the 9th?
Ninth.
So that's 27 minutes of fighting. That fucking low blow fiasco was a minute. What'd you do for the other 26, Daniel?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, that's a losers. That's like guys that peaked in high school. Yeah, you got to keep talking about high school because you didn't do shit after that. Yeah, you got to keep talking about a borderline shot because you didn't do shit after that.
Exactly.
It's loser talk. It's loser talk. I'm gonna say it's no pussy getting talk.
No pussy getting talk.
Here's how much Dubois sucks. Keith Thurman has a body shot problem. He doesn't like body shots. Dillian White has an uppercut problem. He doesn't like uppercuts. But those are actual punches you can set up and need to do stuff and blah, blah, blah. Dubois doesn't like jabs. Jabs!
Yo, I'm looking at the replay right now. I'm looking at the replay. It's a low blow. What's the argument?
Losers, it's losers not wanting to be confronted with the fact that what they do is lose.
Rico, money. That's the problem.
That's all that is.
Why are
you think a loser wants to be called a loser? No, you lost, bro. It's literally it's the same as these guys that peaked when they were in their teens or whatever, and that's all they can fucking talk about because after that, you didn't fucking do anything. Well, with Daniel, it's the same deal. You landed a belt line shot. For argument's sake, I'll say, let's say it's legal. Did you do anything after that? Nah, right? Yeah, that's why you're still talking about that.
Now
Because you
everybody,
didn't do anything.
now everybody says, "Oh yeah, Fury can beat Usyk." Now I said, "No, he ain't." I said, "No, the fuck he won't."
Damn it! If that's what it takes to get that fat bitch in the ring with him, so be it.
Exactly.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I only watched till like round 3, but I did notice that Usyk was a little bit slower this fight.
Whatever, bro. Whatever
it
takes to get that colostomy bag in the ring with Usyk. Whatever it takes.
There we go. That's
Fury ain't gonna do shit. Fury ain't gonna do shit.
Michael, I know you said Usyk looks slow, but when has Fury looked good against an elite guy except fucking Klitschko, and that shit was boring as fuck.
Wait, I want to abuse this person. Making people smile, you do make people smile because they know you're a loser. Loser.
Go join Frank Warren. Try to get the next cup of pudding before Wheel of Fortune goes off, you dumb motherfucker.
Because I could say
Fury, you smile because you're a fucking loser. You fucking loser.
Yeah, I could say Fury looked old and slow versus Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin.
Yeah.
Yo, look, I was saying to Candace, hopefully he does. Like, hopefully Fury looks at this and goes, okay, maybe, yeah, now I got a chance. You know what I mean? Now he won't be playing that he's dodging and this and that and fighting fucking MMA fuckers. Maybe you'll think that, yeah, he can go for undisputed. So maybe we'll get the fight that we want. Hopefully.
I mean, listen, man. Look, man, that's loser talk, you know? I don't fucking like losers. You got to focus on a borderline shot because you didn't do shit most of the fight. That's what we're doing. Let's focus on the borderline shot because Usyk was winning the rest of the fight. So we got to talk about that borderline shot because that's the only time Daniel did anything or anything semblant of anything.
When I saw that body shot, I said, "Yo, that's a bitch move. That's a bitch move, Santa. That's what the fuck you just did."
You know what I'm saying? Now Liam Rockwell says Daniel quit from. You can't make it up. It was a jab, bro. It wasn't a straight. It wasn't a cross. It wasn't an uppercut. It wasn't a hook or chopping. It was a jab, literally a jab, and he went down.
In the air. That's the thing.
And
also, what's it called?
His feet were in the air when he threw that jab. He had
I
no weight
know.
on it.
I feel like a lot of people are kind of looking at the ESPN commentary thinking that they were calling it a low blow, but they didn't really do that. When they looked at the replay a second time from the different angle, Bradley even noticed like the shorts because I thought it was originally clean too. Then I saw a different angle. I was like, oh no, his shorts kind of moved up a little bit, and then he or moved down or whatever, and it hit it, and when it looked like it was a belt shot, but it wasn't really. And then Bradley even said that. And then after the whole broadcast, the main issue that they had was the referee, for some reason, just telling Usyk to take so much time off. Like, it was a ridiculous amount of time off he was saying. Like, literally, Usyk said, "I'm ready." And the ref was like, no, take even more time off.
Why not? He the hometown fighter. He got the same consideration Daniel got. Don't hate.
It was just weird. I'm not hating. It's just weird that Usyk even said, "Yo, I'm cool."
Telling you, bro. I'm not telling you, bro. I'm just saying that this violin shit is because a couple of losers were really waiting for a quitter to perform a magic act. That in and of itself is some loser shit. Daniel lost how most people felt he would lose. Knockout. What the fuck that is? Mute your fucking mic, please. I don't want to hear you running water in your fucking house.
It ain't me.
It's simple. Most people picked Usyk by way of knockout. That's what they got. If you're stuck on a singular moment, it's because you're a loser. Now I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
I'm just here because I don't want to watch Nico Ali fight. I'm not gonna. I just want to say it. I saw him pop up on my TV, and I said, you know what? There's something else I could be doing.
I just feel bad. Yo, I just feel bad for like some of these cats that are like the progeny or all the way down progeny, like Nico Ali of like fucking Muhammad Ali. Like, my God, man, some of these guys would be like, why would you even attempt to become a boxer since you're fucking, your grandpa was like the best of all fucking time, bro? You will be.
I mean, but is that wrong to say? Do I want Nico Ali watch to get knocked out?
I mean,
you guys are sadistic.
Is that me?
You fuckers are sadistic, man.
At this point, man, I mean,
that's what I want for Christmas.
Why
has
am I
anybody
not
been watching this
surprised,
fight?
AJ?
Like, how does he look right now?
Some country.
What's up, man?
Also,
No, but don't you guys
take,
agree? Like some of these cats should not even attempt to become like the fucking go down the same. They'll never be. They'll always be compared on a way different yardstick than than their fucking.
I don't know, because I've seen some of them do some decent jobs. Tim Zhu did a good job. Spinks back in the day did a good job. Probably some other people I don't remember.
Corey Spinks was legit.
Yeah, like that was a legitimately good fighter, and he pretty much had a lineage of people. Even Floyd. Well, I don't want to count him.
No, because there will always be like the smallest percentage that'll actually be anywhere
Sellers. Near. And that shot he stopped Usyk or Dubois, was that a fucking jab or a jump jab?
It was a jump jab.
Like a jab cross hook. Probably a jab cross hook or something.
No, it was a jab. He was doing a jump rope jab. Two little girls were holding jump rope, and he was doing jump rope, probably his daughters, and then he just brushed against Dubois' face, and he fell down like a sack of shit, which is what he is.
I was surprised about that, though. I was surprised.
I was like that. I said those glue eating bullshit, batshit crazy fucking Fury fanboys. I mean, I said those motherfuckers are seething right now because I said it all the time. I said Frank better hope and pray to God Daniel wins because he knows good and damn well. As long as Usyk got that title, Fury's not gonna fight that dude. Because like I said, if Daniel would have won tonight, you know good that well Fury will set that fight up between him and Fury with the fucking quickness. Because he knows that Fury with Daniel and Fury, Daniel's gonna be easy pickings for Fury. That's the reason why I said if Daniel would have won.
I'll speak up as a Fury fan. At least for the Fury fans like me, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. We don't like Daniel Dubois. He's ass.
No, but even ask some of these fucking Fury fucking fans, who would they rather see? Fucking Fury be in the ring with fucking Usyk or fucking Dubois? Like,
there are two Fury fans. The ones who absolutely would love to see him in there with Dubois because they just want to laugh at people. And there are ones like me, like, no, I want Usyk. I want to know who the best is, and I think it's Fury. But I will.
At least at least I can say you're the more sane one because the batshit crazy ones I be dealing with, man. I be wanting to grab through my phone, fucking put the shit out of them sometimes.
Yeah, well, Candace, like fucking the U.S. is still on fire from that Spence fucking outcome. So
I'm happy. I was happy Spence got his ass beat. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't bet no money because I would have put money on that fight. I would have made out like a fucking bandit that night.
Oh, I am so mad I didn't bet on either that or the Inoue fight. I had $500 to spare that week. I would have made so much goddamn money.
You should have, man. What the fuck?
I was like, no, I don't
think about it.
I talked myself out of it. Like, no, I don't gamble. You never know. They might rob him. Like, I'm absolutely convinced he'll get a knockout, but they might do some bullshit.
Terrence? They would have robbed Terrence?
I thought they would have robbed Terrence and maybe anyway. Like, I was thinking that. I was thinking stupid. I talked myself out of making money.
Wait, who did you bet on?
I didn't bet on anyone. That's the point. Like, I thought about putting money on Inoue and Crawford that week, and I talked myself out of doing it.
I mean, I don't blame you because you know boxing is gonna boxing. Some things are clearer than others. I will say I don't begrudge you not betting on Inoue and Fulton because it's a guy moving up in weight and he's fighting a naturally bigger fighter for the first time. So I had Inoue winning. I picked him to win on points. I didn't think he was going to dismantle him like that. You know, I picked him to win, but I didn't think it was going to be that lopsided. Now with Crawford and Spence, now that one I was fairly confident like he's going to fucking destroy this guy. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what all the fuss is about, but you know.
I was like, man, if I would have put money on that fight, I would have made out like a bandit that night, man.
And this fight though, in this fight, Dubois and Usyk, like, yeah, motherfuckers going to talk about a lot of motherfuckers that wanted Frank to have control of all the belts because that's what's really motivating it. They wanted Frank to have control of all the belts, and they wanted Usyk to. I mean, they wanted Fury to fight for undisputed against someone who's beatable. So of course he wanted Daniel to win, but no more belts in the UK. Y'all have the one. Come get the rest. If Usyk is a guy that needs gifts and favorable officiating, then Fury should be chomping at the bit to fight him now, shouldn't he? He's so beatable, right? Go get him then, tough guy. Simple.
Yep.
It's kind of funny now thinking about it. If they're complaining about a favorable officiating, I'd say the person that's been the best beneficiary of favorable officiating has been Fury throughout his career. The dude is a fouling machine, even against Wilder.
I mean, he got a gift decision against McDermott. Talk about favorable officiating. Yeah. Shit.
But I hate Wilder to the core. I don't like his fighting style. I don't like what he stands for or anything. I never liked his career. But even then, when I heard people were like, "Yo, like, could Fury just like lean on this dude like that and do all of those rabbit punches and shit?" I was like, "No, but it is what it is, I guess."
Yeah, you know, everybody knows that boxing is a bent sport until they have a stake in it. Not even saying that I think anything wrong happened, because in the heat of the moment, it looked low. That's how it looked to me. And I'm like, well, if it looked that way in real time, that's what the ref saw, because the ref isn't going to stop to walk over and look at a monitor. That's not the way these things are handled. He makes a call in the moment. In his eyes, it was low. So it's like, look, Daniel, if you feel you hurt him, if you feel it was legal, then just keep going there. Otherwise, you squandered an opportunity. If you felt you hurt the guy, just keep going at a body.
So what's this moping shit, man?
Loser shit.
For real.
It's loser shit.
I'm having so much fun trolling them on Twitter. They're still mad.
Well, they're going to ride that scooter. Like I said, they're going to ride that scooter until he quits again. That's what's going to happen. And when he quits again, they're going to realize how fucking stupid they sound getting behind this guy. He quit on you before, then he quit on you again, and it'll take for him to quit one more time before they knock it off. Like, bro, like, you sound stupid, bro.
Who do you guys think he fights, actually?
I think that maybe they bring him back against some journeyman like Johnny Rice or something. You know, they're not going to put him in there with a killer straight away.
Other than the fact that Daniel quit, you know, did you guys know that Nico Ali watches Muhammad Ali's grandson?
I didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
I know he sucks.
There's a controversy with the last guy that he fought. They said that the last guy that he fought had an adverse finding, but the guy is saying that they set him up. He's saying that they basically tainted his test. I saw a Facebook post about it.
That's a new one. Adverse analytical findings. Is that a bad substance?
Adverse could be anything, you know. That could be they found cocaine in the system for all I know. What did they actually find?
I was joking about it with Mike Montero today about Hellenius. Like, hey, they just said adverse finding. He could have just smoked some weed before the fight.
Can I just say that I just had enough of just euphemisms for once? Like, come on, adverse analytical findings.
That could be anything. What I've had enough of, honestly, is that nobody ever, as often as this happens, the story never changes. They never know. I didn't cheat. I don't know how. It's the same thing on repeat. It's like, bro, when is somebody going to cop to the rap? When are we going to get somewhere with this? Otherwise.
Hey, by the way, did you guys hear Blair Cobb is going to fight Conor Benn?
Yeah, I like that
fight.
Seriously?
I like that fight.
I don't care.
Blair Cobb and Conor Benn. That might be.
I mean, like, who's Conor supposed to fight coming off? How long's the layoff?
2 years,
I think it's been like a year, man.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad. Like, to me, that's not a bad fight. You know, Blair's not very good, but he is a southpaw.
I got Conor by KO.
Yeah, like, he is a southpaw, so you get that experience being in there with a lefty, right? So that's not.
And you'll get a knockout.
Yeah, that's not a bad fight. I don't know if it'll be at 147 though, because Conor hasn't fought, let alone fought there in a long time. But we'll see. I don't mind it, to be honest. I think that's a decent fight.
See, I like that fight. Chisora wants to one next. See that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, teach him a lesson how to do this thing.
Yeah. Liam says Chisora wants Dubois next. I endorse the fight, and I think they could make money with that fight because they're gonna fool enough Brits, or enough Brits are gonna get behind the, oh, he should have got a knockout. Daniel should have scored a knockout. That will be the marketing angle that they use to bring him back and keep selling his fights until he quits again. Because
Look out for Real World's Champion. Look out for Real World's Champion T-shirts coming to
they're
a
building
store
a
near
moral
you.
victory narrative off of one punch.
That's
not much else. There was just a
Chuck
little bit of
Wepner,
aggression,
bro.
a little bit.
It's Chuck Wepner.
Yeah.
It's Chuck Wepner in the Ali fight. It's Dickie Eklund in the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. That's what you had. One moment where something
Not
happened.
Even. It's Pascal in the first Kovalev fight. Oh, he stunned him a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get a rematch.
It's loser. It's loser. Like, for real though, it's loser shit. Like, so you didn't see the rest of the fight? You're not wondering, well, okay, you hurt him with a body shot. Just keep going there if you're having success. Just keep going there. The main thing that stands out to me is not even that. It's that he got hit with a jab and he chose to stay down. That's not a straight left hand, not a right hook out of the southpaw stance, not an uppercut, a jab. And that was enough to keep him down.
It reminds me of Larry Holmes and all the title defenses he made. And now every title defense, one of his opponents would have that one moment against him. And, oh, no, they're going to beat Larry Holmes. And then Larry Holmes just said, whatever, and beat the fuck out of them.
It's ridiculous. It's loser talk, bro. It's loser talk. But this is going to be the controversy that many content creators, yours truly included, is going to make videos about. Mine will be about how it's loser talk, but other people are going to, try to make Daniel the patron saint of bad officiating or whatever. It's loser talk, bro.
And you know that Derek Chisora fight, he'll lose that too, because
that I wouldn't be surprised
against
if he
opponents step ups.
I wouldn't be
he stepped up against.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, because what I see is, look, the kid doesn't have. I'm like, I don't want to be that armchair critic that says bad things, but just looking at it, he don't have the heart for some of these fighters that's out there. Some of them are gonna push him, and it seems like the moment that he's pushed, he checks out psychologically or
You're
physically.
right,
I don't know if it's physical or psychological or both, but it does look like when he's pushed, he checks out.
It's that pressure, like you said, Jules, it's that pressure. A lot of these dudes can't handle that pressure. Like, bro, when Usyk, it's like Usyk, Inoue, Crawford, when they step on that and they add that second gear, that third gear, dudes fold under that pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think psychologically he can handle it. That there's guys, they go to the well, and even those salt of the earth journeymen, that they fight on, even though they're down on the cards and they're losing. I mean, look at Brian Mendoza, for example. Not a journeyman, by the way, but a good example. He wasn't winning that Fundora fight, but he got through with some hard shit. He kept fighting, and that's the mentality. That's how you got to be there. You're going to fight until the fight is over. To me, it's alarming that a jab gets in and he gives up. Wow.
Yeah, Jules, I would have had way more respect. As I stated, I would have way more respect for that motherfucker if he stayed in for all the rounds, man. But all these other dick riders, they're gonna they will not compare. They'll always compare and be like, no, he was robbed. He's robbed. Yeah. Period. This, that, and the other. They won't see on the other end that your boy he just collapsed like a fucking wilted flower, man. Like my guy's just like
potatoes. A sack of potatoes.
But they won't even mention that shit. They will just say it's robbery outright. And especially Frank Warren, he's gonna be on his, as you said, his scooter.
Yeah, he's gonna ride that scooter until Daniel quits again. Because if I don't know nothing else, the moment that he's pushed in a fight, he's gonna check out.
And I find it disingenuous, Jules, where this whole notion of Usyk don't like it to the body. Find me a heavyweight that likes a heavyweight punch to the body.
Nobody likes it to the body. Nobody. Look, I will say this, because this is the thing. It's the argument that I'm making is that the world is imperfect all the time. So even if I go with what you're saying, the outcome is the same. The outcome is the same. You stuck on that because the rest of the time and the rest of the fight, your boy didn't do anything but get outboxed, got his head jabbed off, and he quit. It's the outcome of the fight. It's over. You had your shot. You had your chance.
You got your foot off the gas after just 1 minute. And Usyk was
Maybe
on,
if he
was
was
on
like
his
Vladimir
fight.
Hernandez, he'd have some big wins on his record, despite being supposedly outmatched.
I mean, if you think about what's out there, the majority of what's out there in terms of money fights or hot fights, entertaining fights for Daniel Dubois that would spark people's interest, that are not journeymen that are overmatched. Whether you're talking about a Martin Bakoli or an Arslanbek Makhmudov or even a Jared Anderson, right? These are guys that are going to push him. They're going to push him. And all I see is the second he gets pushed, he's not going to want to be there. So I'm not going to waste time arguing in his favor. That's ridiculous. He's a quitter. He quit. Simple as. All the bad things they say about Anthony Joshua apply to Daniel Dubois. He's slow. He's robotic. He doesn't move his head. He's got a ticker problem. All those things.
He's got.
I don't pity him. I don't pity him.
Yo, that bum just lost, bro.
Who, Ali Walsh?
Yes, bro.
Stop lying.
I'm dead ass.
You lying.
No. I'm dead ass, bro. I'm not playing at all.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yo,
you fought like a bum. You know
I can't believe it because I was looking at the screen and occasionally I was like, "Yo, is he winning this shit?" I was like, "No, what, man? I'm tripping, bro.
No,
I'm not looking hard enough."
I glanced over at the screen and he was piecing a little dude up. I wasn't sure that he did lose.
Nah, because I saw other clips. I was like, "Bro, he's getting tagged like with real shots. Like this is a fight." And I was like, "All right, but it's nothing. He's just gonna get a robbery or whatever." I looked at the phone. I hear 57 versus 57. I was like, "Oh."
I thought they were gonna give.
I'm saying, where were they gonna go with this, bro? Where were they going with this? It's time that gravy train stopped. Like, where were y'all? What, he was gonna fight for a title?
Yeah, he's no good.
I'm saying, man, you gotta trim the fat, bro. You gotta trim the fat.
Oh, with that being said, I'm gonna throw some more shade on what's the guy's name? K Karoma or something? K Karoma.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he that good, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro.
Remember, they hired K Karoma for Edgar Berlanga. Right when he left right before he left Andre Rosier, he had K Karoma in the corner, and Edgar didn't look better. He looked worse. So
he like the most default trainer all the time. I'm like, bro, what do you teach these dudes when they get out of the amateurs? Because that's where I be seeing you like.
I don't want to be fucked up, but I'm like, I don't be noticing nothing special happens when K is in the corner, bro.
I'll say it right now, bro. I feel Shakur looked better after that motherfucker left his corner, bro.
Man, I want to know why Bob is hanging on to Nico Ali Walsh. Because
anybody else, listen, you know what the thing is? I think it was a favor. I think it was a favor, almost like an experiment that, hey, Nico wants to box a little bit. Can you do something for him? And it turned into this prolonged situation. You know what I mean? That it's a favor that kind of backfired because it's like, what are you guys? Where are you going with this? Like, you going to a title? Where are you going with this? Because I was wondering, how does this end? Does it end with him getting a title? Does it end with him getting knocked out? Because he's not very good. I'm sorry, but he's not very good. No.
Look, man, it says it on his trunks, man. OnlyFans is hiring.
His dad is upset. His dad looked mad.
That dude in the crowd was? The dude with the
what
beard
do you
or whatever?
Expect, man?
That dude was mad, bro.
Yo, that dude kind of looked like a shorter, beefed up version of that actor Taye Diggs.
I thought he kind of resembled Fred Hawthorne a little bit. Just a little bit, though, because of the beard. You know what I'm saying?
What he said to Bradley while the fight was going on, he's like, "Hey, yo, what's up, my brother?" And Bradley was like, "Yeah, bro, that's my brother. We got the same head and everything, bro."
Ali Walsh's dad is literally Edward James Olmos.
Same dented skull and all that.
And Stitch Duran. I've met him once.
Stitch Duran looked like Edward James almost, bro. They could be brothers.
Yeah. He is his older brother. Jules, he is his older brother.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking but like no, they look like relatives. Yeah, facts.
Shit is crazy, man. But it's
Lieutenant
another day.
Castillo.
This is just another day in the world of boxing. Tell me that don't look like Violet Myers. That joint look just like Violet Myers. Shit. But hopefully the silver lining is maybe Fury views Usyk as being more beatable now, and he's more receptive to the fight. Hopefully, that's the only good that can come out of this. Because I'm not really hyped to see Usyk versus Hrgovic. Hergovic is Hergovic.
Ass.
Fucking rabbit punches, man.
Bro, what the fuck is Lady Gaga doing advertising prescription medication? I just realized that that was a drug commercial.
She an old lady now.
Some people will just pay anything, do advertise and get paid for anything.
I guess. Shit.
Yeah.
But we got Anderson versus Rudenko, and while I am glad that they're keeping him busy, it's not the kind of fight that I think will teach him anything, because Rudenko is a very small heavyweight. He's only like 6 feet tall, which is small for heavyweight. So it's a tick over fight, and it's good that I like the activity. I can't complain about that. That's what we always harp about, that fighters need to fight more. But as far as learning how to manage against fighters that are taller and longer, this is not the fight that will teach him that. And I kind of feel like, they should have put him in there with a tall guy, maybe a tall guy who can't punch, but a tall guy so he could patch up those holes.
Now, I thought that at first, but I think they needed to get him with a smaller guy. He needs a confidence builder. After that last outing.
But isn't it a false sense of confidence when you're fighting a guy who, when you get to that top 10, right, or that top 5, most of those guys are 6'5", 6'6", and better, and you need to be ready for that.
If he doesn't have someone like you described, like a tall guy who can't punch, like next, then yes, this is a waste of time. But as far as just like a get back fight, like okay, just get your groove back. This is fine.
I don't know
if your groove is contingent upon fighting small, chubby heavyweights, it's not much of a groove.
Nah, but like think about it, he got beat up a little bit though. Like he actually got cracked like what 2 times?
More like an indentation, maybe.
So you gotta like relax with him for a little bit, and then you could be like, all right, back to tall guys, bro. We're gonna work on that again.
Yeah, I mean it's a good point because it is a quick turnaround. I think the fight was 4 weeks ago with Charles Martin, right? That was like 4 weeks ago. What wasn't a long time ago? So maybe you're right.
Here, let me check real quick.
But guys, what do you think? What do you think in regards to like, because him coming out saying like, no, he's not in it for the legacy and whatnot, and he's only about the money? Don't you think us will be looking at him with a very skewed kind of view, saying, do you really want to? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not an encouraging look. You don't, for a profession like this, that's just not what you want to hear. How far are you going to go with that mentality? It's not what you want to hear, that, oh, I'm not in this for legacy. I'm not in this to make history, because that means there's a cap on your ambition. That's what that basically means in layman's terms, that you don't want to do it all. You don't necessarily want to go as far as you can go.
In that case, why are you here?
It was about 8 weeks ago, Jules.
So it was 2 months ago.
Yeah. It was
just
July.
About 2 months. Yeah, it's about 2 months. Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a good turnaround. If they keep it, look, at least they're keeping him busy. But as far as what he said, it's not encouraging because, yeah, sometimes you got to be a little bit crazy with your dreams. If you're going to do something that's hard to do, you got to be a little bit crazy with your dreams. And if you're not crazy with your dreams, well, then that means that you may not have the ingredients to do all the cool shit.
I don't know. It's kind of confusing though, because in one breath he says that, in another breath he's like, "Oh, and I'm gonna change the generation of heavyweights or something. I'm gonna be the best champion." And I'm like, if you don't want to actually be the best, then how does the other shit you just said make any sense?
It doesn't, to be honest. Like it's just. It's good to be realistic. Maybe he knows his limitations more than we do. He certainly knows how he feels more than we do. And if he just doesn't feel that this is something that he wants to dedicate his whole life to, I understand that too. He's saying he wants to make as much money as he can so that he can get out fast. But that does mean that, okay, we have to curb our enthusiasm as far as looking at him as the flag bearer for the American in the heavyweight division, because it don't look and it don't sound like he's going to be around all that long.
Yeah. If your heart's not in it, what the fuck, man? Like,
man, she got a fat old ass.
Like, to be honest, that kind of screams to me, bro. When something bad happens, like, let's say you get a really bad ass whooping from someone, you might just pack it up right there, just like, I made some good money, but I don't feel like doing this any longer.
Honestly, look, remember the guy, not that he got an ass whooping because he did. Remember that unbeaten guy? I think it was Frankie Gomez. He's an unbeaten guy, and he just randomly decided, okay, that's it. I'm out of here.
I think I heard something about that.
He just decided, hey, fuck it, I'm done. I'm fucking done. And it wasn't because something happened per se in the ring, like he lost or something. Fuck it, Just, all right, I'm out of here. So
I don't know. It gave me Ryan Garcia vibes ish, to be honest, without the popularity.
yeah,
I
think it's really those poor guys, that they don't see an alternative for themselves. That seems to be what motivates that mentality. That a lot like Ryan, for example. Ryan has got the influencer thing, and he probably got other shit that he want to do. Whereas a poor guy that he ain't got the influencer thing going on, and he doesn't really have an alternative to boxing. Those be the guys that might end up going all the way because they don't have nothing else to do. They don't have nothing else to turn to. This is what they do, So, Milton looks all right. Good looping right hand. Good body shot.
He
looked all right.
Well, not like his last fights I was watching. I was like, "Oof, I could turn off the TV right now and I'd be good."
He's not looking too bad in the pocket. He's not gonna be able to do that with everybody. That's the thing. For this guy, you could do that, but them tall, long guys, poised, they're not just gonna let you walk up on them throwing them right hands.
Yeah, because some of them too thick for that, right, Jules?
Too veiny for that.
The girth of the conversation.
Yes, it's just getting thick, man. He's a heavyweight, right?
Yeah. Milton's all right. My issue is that when there's a clear talent gap, get him out of there. Just get him out of there.
So he's very portly for a heavyweight. What's with Top Rank and these portly heavyweights? These small.
What do you mean?
He doesn't seem that tall.
Short and fat, man. Portly.
No, because he doesn't look fat. It looks like he doesn't look fat, but he does look small. Like he looks more like a cruiserweight.
I think that's just how all the American heavyweights are coming out at this point, man.
Probably.
Because you look, it's like Jared Anderson's not big. Milton's not big.
Torres isn't big.
Torres is very short.
He
said he was about to go to cruiserweight.
On their way out. I think a lot of the big heavyweights are on their way out because most of them that big are in their mid-30s.
I disagree. If you look across the landscape, you can do this on BoxRec. Just go to the top 20 heavyweights and look at the median height of a top 20 heavyweight. And they're all 6'4", 6'5", 6. Some are bigger than that. Look at Jalalov, and he's just getting started. That guy's like, what, 6'7" or some shit?
How many of them are in their 20s is what I'm saying.
Dude, I didn't know this. Prince Nassim Hamed's son is now boxing.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah,
He went in and all of that. He went in them fights that he's supposed to win, right now, because he just got started. We gonna see what he made of.
Country, he's saying all three of his sons. He's saying all three of his sons are gonna be boxing.
Oh wow. I thought one was enough.
No.
Hope they all don't adopt the same style.
Dog, Prince Nassim got so fat.
Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize him.
He's really fucking fat though. Like it's alarming how fat he got.
That lack of motivation.
Like, that was a man.
Puffer fish, bro. He's just
more than way more than Maidana.
It's real shit.
Like,
Fernando Vargas he's got like 4 sons and they're all boxing.
You mean he's human bubble wrap?
Bro, he's like a fucking beach ball, bro. But yeah, all of Vargas' sons are boxing. It's divided because Top Rank signed one of them, but the other 3 have been fighting on Marv Nation shows, and they've been doing a good job of keeping them busy. All 3 of them. He's got 4 sons. All 4 of them box. Family business. He looked like the guy from Everybody It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, don't he? Dude with the blue shirt. That old sitcom with Danny DeVito.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh,
he looks just like that guy. Nassim might be one of the most frustrating pros ever. Didn't live the life of a pro and got nowhere near his potential. It does feel that way. He retired after 1 loss, right? He only has the loss to Barrera. That's it.
Yeah. No, he had another fight after that. He won, but probably shouldn't have.
Well,
You
I
know.
think I heard too that his hands also couldn't stand up to it as well. Aside from that,
Fair enough. That's what I heard about Rocky. He retired due to his back. He had back issues, back problems, and that's why he retired.
Well,
You know.
yeah, because the way he trained, like he would do a lot of swimming, a lot of throwing punches, because that's how he won everything. He just swarmed you, and once it was young man style, and he like Loma, he's finding out that once you get too old, it's like, well, this isn't going to work anymore.
Yeah, the bobbing and the weaving. Yeah. He actually had a very if you watch him, I see at least why he got popular. It's a fun style to watch, but it doesn't age well. Like it's one of those things that's gonna work up until you get a little older, a little slower, and somebody's gonna knock you out. For him, he got out before that happened.
Hey, Jules, by the way, man, I had made a comment about this on another live, but you had missed it. I don't see Rocky Marciano surviving the former Frazier Ali era, dude.
No, not at all. And I mean, I don't say that to be mean to him. You know what I mean? But it's just nah. That era of fighters, nah, bro. Ken Norton, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Ron Lyle, Jimmy Young, no.
Ernie Shavers, George Chuvalo.
Hell, right?
I don't think he could have beaten Floyd.
That would have been a fun fight though, Chuvalo versus Rock, because Chuvalo had that chin. So you wonder if he hit him with that Suzy Q, will Chuvalo stand up to it? But it's like Rock was too small, bro. He was too small for that era.
I just got to give a shout out.
Wasn't he like 180 pounds or
It
something?
up and I get
Some
to watch
fights he was like 179, 180, and the
to
guys.
watch all the fights at the same time.
I dig it.
The split screen.
And yeah, some of the guys that he fought, they were 179, 180. So it was just a different era of fighters that were smaller.
The heavyweights then were like
generation.
Basically, hey guys, you saw the TV or whatever? Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson purse bid just got scheduled for September 5th.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
Maybe. I mean, what other options does this dude have?
That's why I asked the question. That on one end you say that, well, they ain't gonna want to send him to Top Rank, but on the other end, what y'all got him doing over there? He not gonna get a fight with Javante.
And Isaac's a bitch.
Isaac not gonna fight him. Isaac probably gonna fight Javante. So
Frank Martin's probably doing the same thing that Fulton and Spence did. It's like, well, fuck it. I'll at least get the fight, maybe a pay out of it.
And it's a title shot. It's for a title. It's not like even, so it's like, and he is older. That's the same shit I said before, that I'm like, look, for him, it's now or never, because you coming up on 30. He's like 28 going on 29, which to me is practically 30. And this is a title shot. Yeah, it's a dangerous fight and all of that, but hey, what are you gonna do, bro? They ain't got you doing nothing over there. They don't. So
yeah, this is as good as you are right now. You aren't gonna be better. This is you at your prime. If you can't beat him now, you won't beat him ever.
And he's not gonna beat him,
Oh God, no.
If not, I think it goes to probably Santos.
De Los Santos. Well, De Los Santos been talking that shit, right? He's been talking all that. He another one that it's like, bro, you doing what Felix Diaz did to Crawford. That's how all y'all sound when y'all bring up Shakur. Y'all sound like Felix Diaz was talking that fly shit. All right, bro, you want to fight? Let's go. Because you want it so bad, right? Come, look, let's go.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Let's get it.
They're replaying the Martin Anderson fight. Watching it again, I think Martin did hold some punches, Jules. I think he could have got him out of there.
I'm telling you that it looked like I don't want to say nothing bad, but it's like, yo, you could have did more than that.
It's kind of like they're like, look, big fella, you take the young kid, take him to school a little bit, don't hurt him, and we'll get you another 6-7 figure payday.
Maybe. He needs work.
This is Charles Martin, bro.
Honestly, they got more for Charles Martin to do at Top Rank than they do at PBC right now. Think about it. Charles, maybe they have him fight on an untelevised card. Then they put him in there with the winner of this fight that F.A. Ajagba's about to have. Maybe you get Charles Martin versus F.A. Ajagba. Or maybe you get Charles Martin versus, I don't know, Torres or somebody.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Torres, when Torres is ready.
Right? If he don't end up moving down. Because he's a little motherfucker. At least for heavyweight he is. I think he would beat up most of the cruiserweight division, if not all of it, if he just goes down there. But it's like, it don't make sense for you to be a heavyweight at PBC right now. Because there's no high profile fights. and there's no belts, and it's nothing going on. So maybe we see more of Charles on Top Rank.
When
Or
you mean to tell me?
Queensberry.
You mean to tell me Andy Ruiz is not gonna cast Charles in his movies he's gonna start making?
I'm saying it's death for that. It's death for
it, bro.
Andy. Like I'm not one to agree with things that Wilder said, but he made a valid point. Like, yeah, dog, like enjoy sitting on the shelf because that's the only thing that's gonna happen. They don't got no other fights for you over there for the money that you looking for, especially. They don't got nothing for you to do, so enjoy sitting on the shelf.
Yo, Jules and crew,
for $25 million for?
Yeah, fucking idiot. What do you guys think of like porn stash? What's his name? Richard Torres. What's his ceiling though, Jules? Like what? Or
I think he could be. I honestly believe that with the power that he has and the speed, he could be a champion at cruiserweight. He could be a unified champion at cruiserweight. Maybe more than that. The biggest competition I see he would have, and we have to see what happens with Jordan Thompson, is Jayo Pataya. The reason I think that's big competition is because he's southpaw. He's taller than Richard, longer than Richard. Pause. He can move. He can move, and he's got snap in his punches. If he
Is he thicker than Richard?
He is. He's not as thick as Richard, but he's veinier. He doesn't have the same girth.
He's veinier.
He's vein. No, but listen. If Jai makes it past Jordan Thompson, and for those that don't know, see, this is the thing. Jordan is chinny. I remember him getting dropped in one of those Matchroom shows. He's kind of. I remember him either getting buzzed or dropped. I got to look again. If Jai makes it past that guy, and he might, that would be Richard Torres' biggest competition. Because like Chris Billum-Smith has the WBO, right? He's fun to watch, but he's limited. He's gonna get beat. Badu Jack is very close to vacating the WBC title, and that one might go to Zerto. We know that Zerto can be beat, right? So that leaves the WBA champion, Arsene Goulamarian. Another guy, I think, yeah, Richard would beat him. If you made that fight right now, I think Richard would beat him. So it's an open book for him. He just needs to go down there, you know? Because he just doesn't have the dimensions to be a heavyweight, especially not right now. I'm saying. Prince Patel has more veins than a Snickers bar. Whoa. That's fucking weird, bro. Where does he have those veins? Yeah, I think that would be a tough fight for him. Justice Hooney? Justice Hooney doesn't have a lot of power, but he's very athletic and he's quick. And he's a combination puncher. And he's got that, I think he's Maori. Those Maori guys, they could take a punch, so don't think you're just going to knock him out. You're not. You know what I mean? Tough guy, very tough guy. We got to see how Ajagba does, too. It's about time he did something, because he might lose tonight, you know. I'm hearing good things about the guy that he's fighting. Shit.
Surprised Ajag was even at Top Rank, if I'm being completely honest. I thought they took elite talents. So.
I mean, I don't blame him for... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on now. Finish up now.
What time are you at? Because if it's in the fourth round, he did not finish up.
All right, then I'm in the fourth. He just caught him with a big right hand and sent him into the corner, but he ain't.
Yeah, I just saw the right hand, and now I got excited for a second that maybe this boring fight would end.
It's ESPN Plus, bro.
Okay.
He knocked him down, no? Oh, he ruled it a no knockdown.
Yeah, nothing happening.
This fight is done. Corner needs to make a move here. I agree. This fat dude getting beat up. Maybe the logic is that they want a pocket-sized heavyweight because they'll have more coordination and more better cardio than a big guy. Because that's the trade-off with them big guys. They only going to throw so many punches in a round.
See, Jules, and you said fat guys were hard to fight, man.
I mean, that shit looks difficult in there, bro. I wouldn't want to be in there. Fuck that. That shit, it looks exhausting.
I mean, to be fair,
there's
got
athletic
both. They got
fat,
a tall
and then there's
heavyweight
just
and
unhealthy fat.
Small guys, to be honest. So.
Say it
You
again.
said pocket
say it
size
again, Ray?
heavyweight.
I said they got like small guys and tall guys. They got what's his name, Jawlov and the other dude too. So they got pretty much heavyweight future at this point.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
yo, I just seen finally Nico Ali Walsh lost. Thank you, God.
Thank God, bro.
Thank God, bro. Thank God. Muhammad Ali's grandson, Nico Ali, watched Muhammad Ali's grandson lost.
Well, I said that I think that was a favor to his mother. Like his mother was like, "Yo, can you do me a favor? My son want a box," and it just turned into this long drug out situation. And now, like, all right, yo, all right, now we gonna put you in here with somebody that could fight a little bit. What the fuck were they gonna do with him? You know?
He sucks, bro. Respectfully,
Respectfully, but yeah, he does suck.
he sucks, bro.
Well, he's never going to learn any boxing if he fights people he can beat all the time. I mean, he's going to have to, like, fight some real people.
Actually, you want to know something funny? He was actually doing pretty well in this, and there's an argument he won the fight. But I think this was Bob finally pulling the plug going, nah.
That's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, I wasn't paying attention to it, but I'm just thinking, like, yo, where y'all really going with this? Because he's campaigning at middleweight, right? Who does he beat at middleweight, and how long does it take to get him to a point where he actually stands a chance?
And the worst part is, middleweight division right now sucks.
That shit is pure ass.
It's worse than when before Canelo cleaned up the super middleweight division.
Damn, he punched you right in the
middleweight. On one end, you say that they're making this unification match, or they made it, I should say, between Yanni Beck and Gualtieri, right? But it's like, I'm not even really excited about that fight, bro. Even though it's a unification match, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the middleweight division. The middleweight division's fucking ass.
It's ass, bro. Like, the fight that I think that would get me excited is Yanni Beck versus Adames. I would like that, but
no, Yanni Beck versus Danny Garcia, so you can get Danny Garcia knocked the fuck out.
Bro, Danny, yo, that's the other shit, Rick. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but Rick Glacier said that the reason that the Lara fight got pushed back is because they both want crazy money, and Showtime not finna give them that.
Bro, how? Lara asking for crazy money is just foreign to me. Like, I'm sorry, but you should be happy that you still on Showtime. As far as I'm concerned,
you should be happy you still on TV at all, bro. Like, because you shouldn't be.
You should be happy you're in America, not Cuba.
I fucked up, but not like I figured something like that. Like, how are y'all gonna build this fight? Because Danny gonna want money, bro. He is gonna want money because it's at middleweight. He gonna want money, and Lara, now that he got a belt, of course he gonna want money. But this is not a money fight. You know that I figure you should give Danny about 500,000, if that, to fight Lara. And because Lara has a belt, you give him 750,000. Because the real shit is, neither one of you two right now is $1 million fighter. Neither one of you two right now is a 7-figure fighter. People not biting their nails to see either of you two fight. So the budget really ought to be anywhere in between 2 mil and 2.5. It should not be more than that. And even that sounds like a lot for y'all two.
I disagree with you.
Here's the one thing I will say in Danny's defense is that he does tend to draw a crowd. He does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, not these.
You know how many of those are comps, bro?
My God, go back and watch the Jose. That's the other thing. A lot of those is comps, but bro, ain't nobody sitting around like, damn, I can't wait for that next Danny Garcia fight.
I thought that was
different.
I thought that was full appeal. What's
the
point of paying him anything then?
Let's just be real. He could draw a crowd. Okay, the gate is say 800,000, 900,000. That's not all Danny's money.
I'm just saying that, like, if you put that fight at the Barclays Center, what, the whole Brooklyn gonna show up? No, man, nobody fuck with him like that, bro. Nobody fuck with him like that.
Que sí.
Why does anyone deal with that 6-toed freak then? His fights suck. He doesn't hurt anyone. Like, I thought the whole reason people liked him was promoters did at least was because he for whatever reason he has a following. They'll come to his fights. They'll pay for tickets.
No, bro, he does not have a following, bro. Like,
fuck
seriously, he doesn't have a following. Like, that. Honestly, to me, that's why it's so infuriating. Because that's a fucking illusion that people have thought for many years now. He's not a money fighter. Like, nah. In what way? They need to get rid of him.
You're saying he's a Leo Santa Cruz of like welterweight?
Something like kind of. With Leo, it was the same gimmick that Y'all want him to be that. Y'all want it to seem like he is that, but nah, he not. Like, for example, in Arizona, even though he just lost, but in Arizona, Oscar Valdez's name ring bells, and he will draw in Arizona. But Leo is not that, bro. Where does Leo draw? Where? With who? And Danny, all right, Danny, where do you draw, bro? What we gonna talk about? The Amir Khan fight again? Lucas Matisse? Aside from all that old shit, where do you draw? Shit is stupid, bro. Worst thing that could have happened to middleweight was Lara getting that WBA title, because now it's going to be in limbo for a while until they decide either what's going to happen with the Danny Garcia fight or what happens if he doesn't fight Danny. It's the worst thing that could have happened to middleweight, but one of the worst things. The other guy, I don't even know when he's coming back.
Who?
Fucking Charlo, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't know. They said last thing I saw was an IBFP video saying he was in the club shaking his ass or something.
With his ex-wife.
Jamal.
Wait, no, you lying, right?
I'm dead ass. His ex-wife was with him.
Yep.
She's with him. They back together. They fucking and all that.
Well,
I'm happy for them because it's like she look kind of good.
She look kind of good.
She got fat old ass. Got some red bone ass. But I'm happy for him. But other than that, it's just, bro, that dude. It's like y'all trying to tell the world that he has something going on that prevents him from fighting. But when we see him, he's drunk. He's in the club. He's with his ex-wife. He's in a jacuzzi. It's like, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like that title something to happen. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. If I was Adamas, it would take all the power in me to not find the club Jamal was at and slap him, bro.
Bro, I don't know why. The real thing that he could do that would be a power play is, vacate that title, bro. Vacate that interim title. Send a message and have Bob make you an offer. Well, first, do it smart. Tell Bob, I'm willing to fight your boy Yanni Beck. I'm willing to fight him. If he beats whatchamacallit, I want to fight your boy. You do that, right? Set it up and then vacate the interim title. Then do it. Because if you fight Yanni Beck, you could be fighting for 2 titles instead of hanging on to that fucking baby belt that isn't getting you anywhere. It's not getting you anywhere. You not going to get a title shot, bro.
I was gonna ask, does PBC do their contracts by like fights or by like years? Because at that point, I wonder if Adamas would just be like, "Bro, I'm just gonna leave you guys. Like, I want to go." Like,
I'm saying, like, to me, I don't know what kind of autonomy he does or doesn't have, but I just know that his career is dying on the vine over there. He should have a fight. We should be hearing something about a fight involving Adames right now, Charlo or otherwise, and we're not. We don't hear anything. Like, what are you about to do? You about to sit out the rest of the year? You had some good momentum going after that Montiel fight. All of that shit is gone.
yeah.
Bro, Melton is kind of.
I told you, but nah.
What round are you guys at?
I'm at round 12.
Round 6, but it feels like 12.
For real.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, round 6.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I would actually rather watch a Lara fight than watch this right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Lara's kind of.
I'm not that desperate yet.
Nah, I mean, he did knock out, who was it? Cornflake Lamada?
Yeah.
Greg Vendetti?
And he knocked out what's his name in his last fight? That Irish dude with the mustache and stuff.
Oh, right, Spike O'Sullivan, the dude with the tash. Bro, I don't even know why Lara's still fighting, to be real with you. Like, that feels like such a dead end. You have a 40-something-year-old fighter that doesn't have a big following. He didn't have one when he was young, and he doesn't have one now. And he has a WBA title. He was elevated to the position. It's not like he had to fight for it. Gennady didn't want to fight him. Call the spade a spade. But it's like, where is this going, bro? Like, where is this going, bro? Because this shit
nowhere. It's going nowhere.
I'll say too, bro.
So check this out, Jules. My ticket guy is already reaching out 5 weeks early. They slashed the uppers to 400 and the lowers to 800 already 5 weeks out. Them Canelo ain't selling.
Really?
No. Not at the prices they want.
Get the fuck out of here.
It'll do well on pay-per-view.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's in Vegas, right? That's in Vegas.
Yeah, 5 weeks out there. They never hit you up this early.
I would have thought they would have did that in Texas, man, at Jerry's house.
Actually, yeah, why aren't they doing it in Texas?
I mean, that seems like an ideal location for that fight because Canelo got a following there. Charlo from Texas. Stands to
And
reason.
and much like Vegas, there's no income tax.
I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
they
it
just
makes
want
perfect sense,
you know
man.
You know what the virtue of the shit is, bro? Vegas, you get that big site fee, man.
You get the site fee, and then
Yeah.
they could say a fake gate number, easy.
Yeah, like you get that big old site fee, and that's what they going for. But yo, man, Milton.
I mean, I guess that they're counting on pay-per-view to offset any unsold tickets, but that's just weird to me that this fight's not selling because I was told that Charlos have a big following and that they would, everyone wants to see them fight Canelo.
Well, what are
I'm
they
gonna give
thinking,
look,
man? I mean,
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because we are many weeks out from the fight. The fight is on the 30th, bro, of September. It's out, like it's not all the way out there, but it is. It ain't tomorrow,
Yeah, but what are they thinking about not having it in Texas for, man? I mean, that's like the most obvious,
Telling you, it's the site fee. You do a fight in Vegas, they give you a big site fee for it. So to me, that seems why they elected to do it in Vegas instead of Texas. The site fee.
I don't know. Maybe it's a controversial opinion, but I feel like the reason why it might not be selling well and why you don't really hear a lot is a lot of the guys that you hear that really said, "Oh yeah, we really want these fights." The second they started to happen, they probably started to like shy away because they're like, "Yo, my guy's about to get fucking murdered." I'm gonna talk it online, but it's not gonna look great when that fight actually
that's
happens.
the other reality of it. Look, I like Jermell though, so I think he deserves better than what he's given. But the shit is that you really not I think the fight is gonna do good on pay-per-view. Personally, I think it's gonna do good on pay-per-view because if you could sell 800,000 with Caleb Plant, I think you can at least sell that with Jermell. But a lot of it also is that a lot of that shit we see online is not real neither. All these guys are PBC. Yeah, that shit is not real, bro. Like y'all motherfuckers don't buy nothing, man. What the fuck?
Also, with Caleb Plant, he had the big old sob story with his kid. He had a lot of fights on free TV, and he had the whole last champion mentality thing with Canelo getting all the other guys. So he had a lot of artificial. He had a lot of artificial things going for him.
Caleb didn't have nothing to do with that. Caleb didn't. They could have put Canelo in there with a ham sandwich for undisputed.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
No, honey baked ham or
smoked ham. They could have put him in there with a pastrami sandwich.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's not like
because it was for undisputed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's not like Caleb Plant himself did anything. I'm saying he was the beneficiary of being the guy that ended up with Canelo last, and they took advantage of that. They could have put anyone in Caleb's spot, and it would have been the same thing. I'm just saying that Caleb was the guy they chose.
I feel like tribalism, and I'm not a fan of it, but tribalism may be a motivating factor in this fight because Heyman's model does rely on black fighter versus Mexican fighter. That's kind of the crutch that he leans on. So maybe that will drive some numbers, right? Because that's the model that Floyd relied on. That's the model that Heyman still relies on. And we'll see if it makes a difference. But I would be surprised if this sells under 800,000. Like I feel like at minimum it should be able to do that because you did that with John B. So undisputed versus undisputed, like
John B with a hillbilly fucking beard.
I'm saying, he's got the white chocolate thing going on.
Usyk in the post press conference is demonstrating exactly where his pants were at the time in his typical Usyk way.
Bro, this fight is ass.
I gave you the warning, bro.
I'm sorry. I should have listened to you.
I was like, yo, this man, his last fight boring as hell, bro. God damn.
This shit, it started out okay, but
oh wait, maybe now. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, he should be down here. Yup. And he's not out still. Are we serious?
Bruh. Good
Now.
jabs.
There we go. Finally. Stop it. Please, ref.
Real. It's crazy. Lewis brain cell count dropping by the minute.
Thanks, bro. I'm looking. Yo, you about to see the burst I'm talking about, bro.
Hey, shut up!
Are they done?
Yeah. Yo, what's with this Jared Anderson and Roy thing they got going on there? Every weekend, we keep seeing like they having these like father and son type moments and shit like that.
Yeah, why are they trying to show us this segment again? Like, we get it. Like, he's emotionally inclined.
Oh, you know what I heard? Jim Lampley is going to be commentating the fight for pay-per-view.com. Charlo Canelo.
I kind of heard it was kind of like a watch along type of thing. Like, not really like. Is it going to be like ringside?
No, I heard it was commentating.
It's a watch along. Like he's gonna watch the fight with like what we do.
Oh, so it's not gonna be.
But wouldn't you rather hear him watch it than hear the fucking idiots broadcast?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not a fan of PBC's commentary, to be honest. Abner Mares don't be knowing what to say.
He's got his fucking glasses on the whole time.
Yeah, like he can't even see the fight. He wearing shades indoors. Fuck, he know what's going on.
We got Mauro Ronaldo just as like half of Laverne and Shirley, you know. Got that fucking pro wrestling style of
and every 5 minutes, fucking Morrow's Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia!
And he was so bad at pro wrestling commentary, he was kicked out of pro wrestling.
Is that what it was? He was kicked out of pro wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Like, he had a whole thing where it's like, oh, I'm depressed and I need to do something. And really, everyone made fun of him because I couldn't stand him in the way he did commentary.
Oh, shit.
So he's brought his corny shit back to MMA, kickboxing, and boxing, where nobody liked it there either.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I always hear about how great their production value is, but it's lost on me, to be honest. That's one of the main things I hear people say about Showtime's, their content, that the production value is so great. I'm like, in what way?
You got to shout out Hustleful VA on Twitter. He said that when you can't knock out an opponent that's damn near dead, I can't acknowledge your career.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So they just made it official that Shakur and fucking Frank ordered for vacant WBC.
That's what's up. I mean, I like that fight.
Yeah.
Bro, this dude, this dude is done, bro. Like
what do they have for Martin at PBC? He's not gonna get the Tank fight.
Well, that's what I said. That it's not like he's gonna get Javante or Isaac. There's no money in fighting De Los Santos, even though that's a good fight. I would like that fight, but there's no money in it. So it's like, yeah, you might as well fight Shakur for the belt. You ain't doing nothing else.
And if it's for the belt, do you think? I think Top Rank could give him $1 million.
No, I don't even know about $1 million.
Let's $750.
Bro, that dude is a $500,000 fighter, if that.
But just to get him to come over.
Yeah, you right. That because it's a title fight, because it's Shakur, maybe they give him a little 700,000, maybe.
And you saying you that dude? You don't. What's up? You say you fucking. It's easy work.
The shit is. I love that fight because that's another Top Rank versus PBC fight.
He just like top 4 and 20, 4 and W, 4 and 22.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another one that, like, I thought Frank, y'all been hyping up Frank just because he was Spence. I said, like, yo, Frank was with somebody else. They would not be behind him like that. The whole thing for them being behind him is that that's Spence's fighter. You know what I mean? Derek about to catch another L if they do that fight.
Well, Derek's got another L coming in 5 weeks, too.
Right. I forgot. He's Charlo trainer. I literally forgot.
Facts.
And then if Ryan and Tio fight, there go another one.
Yeah, but Ryan and Tio ain't about to fight just yet. They got to settle that situation. What the fuck happened with the Rolly situation, bro? They said that he was supposed to provide medical documentation this past Monday of, okay, when you coming back. And they just went completely quiet about that shit.
I think some checks are being put into some.
You saying Raleigh went completely
brown
retard.
paper bag money? That's what's going on.
Hell yeah, and the promise of a new white helmet too.
Raleigh went completely retard.
Same.
Broly's just an idiot, yo. He's just so retarded.
Bro, roll out
so
like the idea that like they really try and act like Rolly be selling and shit. Like bro, Rolly's just a moron that people laugh at. That's literally it, bro.
How many guys you knew like Broly growing up? Just a
A
moron.
lot,
Everybody laughed
honestly, a lot of motherfuckers you send to the store. A lot of motherfuckers you saying like that's the fuck that dude is, bro. That's that dude you send to the store so he don't creep out the bitches. Because if you leave him around the bitches, he gonna weird the bitches out and they gonna
I
leave.
couldn't
Like, yo, go to the
stand
store,
motherfuckers
bro.
like that,
Go
yo.
to the
Just
store,
fucking
bro.
weird. Just don't know how to talk. Don't know how to do nothing.
He's that dude that you get the joints over and you could get him warmed up and he'll fuck it up. That's who Rolly is. Like he'll fuck it up being a retard.
And I know why he was so good at judo. Not because he was good at actual judo, but because he got the freaky retard strength.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something else.
And we're the same age, Jules. Dudes that used to do that, fuck it up, and creep out the girls and make them leave. Those are dudes that get their ass beat.
Yeah, like I ain't even capping. Like when I look at them, I see all them different dudes that we sent to the store. Like, yo, go get some Dutches real quick, B. Just go get that. We gonna talk to the joints, and by the time you come back, everything will be ready to go. Weird dudes. They're like, yo, why you so aggressive? And I have it on good authority that he's a weirdo, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
I be
weird
clowning
dude.
some of the girls on boxing Twitter. He's like, he's so cute. I'm like, you like dummies, don't you?
What? Who the fuck said that?
Yeah, you can guess. It's a couple
that said that
he's cute. Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe. I'm
not lying to you.
I don't believe you. I don't even believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. You need for me to believe that shit. You need to name names, bro.
You know me. I don't like to do that shit.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I'll send you a DM.
I don't know no one on this planet that we on right
name
now.
The names, like Mike Tyson said. Name the
I don't believe this shit. I do not believe that shit. Let me check the DMs because I don't believe that shit.
Put it in the private chat.
There's only one person I could think of that would say that, and that's because she's like a lame.
Man,
Jules, Jules, that one Twitter video that I'd seen. I'm curious, the one with Jermel being interviewed, and then someone put in some audio behind and would zoom in onto fucking Derek James' face when he's asking him certain questions. He goes,
"Bro, that was literally me. That's my voice you hearing."
You did that, motherfucker?
Yes, bro. That's literally me.
I love that.
When they zoom into Derek James in the corner, that's my voice, bro.
You dumb motherfucker, man. I love that fucking video, bro. It's so fucking. And I was listening to fucking Jermel's voice, and both twins have almost the identical voice too. It's kind of creepy, but I came to the kind of conclusion that their illegitimate father might be Busta Rhymes.
Shit, I don't even know, bro. This planet is crazy. If bitches is falling for Rolly, this planet is nuts, bro.
It is. Because I seen him walking with a nice looking joint. And I'm like, how the fuck did he get that?
How the fuck does that even happen, bro?
Retards can pull, I guess.
Oh, come on, man. Really?
Bro, how does that? I ain't
they're too dumb to push, so they may as well pull.
Hearing that made me lose a little bit of faith in humanity, bro. Really? That's where we at now?
He was wearing a gold helmet this time, so he impressed her because she thought he had money.
I lost a little. I died a little bit inside hearing that shit, yo.
Country, listen. If the U.S. can live through one term of fucking Donald Trump, Rolly Romero can get fucked by some piece, I guess.
No, I don't believe that.
Factual.
The world is ending.
The world is ending.
Get ready for everything, motherfucker.
Like, bro, that dude literally got a bald spot, and he is his 20s. He really got a bald spot, and he in his like, nah, this dude don't be pulling no bitches. Y'all crazy.
Don't mention bald spots around fucking Will Smith.
Shit. have Rolly provided? That's what I'm saying. The deadline for him to provide documentation as to when he is gonna come back. That shit was Monday, bro.
Maybe he gets stripped if he doesn't.
They've been doing nothing but moving.
That's what's supposed to happen. That if you don't say nothing, that belt post will go to O'Hara. Get some offers, man. Give me that. Get out of here. It's my son's hand. Hey, man, get out of here. I don't want you on camera.
Bring him in, bro. Come on, what's wrong with you?
You know how many sick fucking people there are online?
Yeah, man, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, good.
People can't wait to get pictures.
Hey, he got enemies. He got enemies, bro. Man, he can't be doing that.
But even then, now I wouldn't put my kids on social media until they grow.
In general, it's too many weirdos, too many perverts, too many sick people,
too many Ray Pops on Twitter.
Wow.
Too many Ricos.
All right.
Oh, speaking of Rico,
I sent you those DMs.
Well, Julius Jr. gets his shine some other time, I guess.
But God, who else is having the time of their life trolling every other?
Drew, that's crazy. She probably got psychological problems or some shit.
Damn.
I'm saying, what the fuck gotta be going on?
Now, let me ask you this: do you know any of the joints back home that did like some of the retard dudes?
No, that's why I said that. None, bro. Like, it don't go down. Not even for the bread. Like, nah. I respect myself too much.
Now, did you see dudes messing with any of the retard girls in the short bus?
Nah, they'll fuck the slop bitches that don't nobody want. If they get anything, they'll get the slop bitches that don't nobody. Nah, I'm good. We cool. Shit. All right, we got Bruce Cameronton in the building. See what he do with this guy. He look ready to go.
Nexon dude, Contreras.
Someone said on Twitter though, all you dudes are gonna be gay the next week, looking at a man's belt line and crotch area to see if it's a low.
Nah, because that's one of the things about boxing that I don't like, that they try to turn everything into a controversy. A loser lost. What are we arguing about? The fuck? Like, stop trying to stir a controversy, man. Like, that shit. A dude that be quitting quit. What else is new, bruh?
They'll be stretching that out. No, Jules, they'll be stretching that out. You watch, man.
Yeah,
they'll write that shit for.
They're gonna talk about this shit for months and months and months and months and months until he quits again.
Oh,
is there a version of British? Is there a British YouTube LDBC version?
Not really.
Not really. No.
What I mean is, like, that'd be those are the pro Queensberry people on YouTube, then, huh?
Those are really just Tyson Fury fans.
Okay.
We're gonna be real. If we're gonna be real as to who that is, those are really just Tyson. A lot of them, not all, but a lot of them is Tyson Fury fans.
Are they as delusional as Glovegate?
Not really. They know what they. I think they have a. I think they know that, like, bro, you're not gonna, like, this shit is not gonna gain no traction, bro. Okay. This dude got hit by a jab and quit. Let's cut the fucking crap, bro.
As the Fury fan of the panel, Jules is correct. You got quit to a jab. And I hope, Jules, I hope they don't. I hope they don't quit, because I'm having so much fun trolling them right now, not taking their arguments seriously, making fun of them.
That's the shit. You can't let it, like, don't be real with it and then get into a real, like, it's not a debate, bro. You want me to debate a dude about a dude that quit off a jab. Nah, I ain't even going to do that, bro. That dude lost. Next. I ain't even doing that.
Did Devasani respond back to you?
Nah. I mean, but what's he going to respond with? It wasn't robbery. Like, y'all already know what you're going to say, bro.
What are they going to say on Talk Sports on Monday? I can't wait. What Simon's going to say?
I'm telling you, they're going to talk it up. They're going to try to do... See, what they're going to use this for is a marketing angle to continue to sell Daniel Dubois fights. That's what they're going to do, some loser shit. Oh, we should be champion. You know, like, I already know. But the shit is that shit is doomed, because no matter what you say, he's a quitter. He's going to get painted into a corner again. He's going to quit.
Over under. Does Fury say something about this week?
Of course.
You 1,000%.
I can guarantee you he's going to. And he's going to talk
1,000%.
and I will enjoy it, but you guys will hate it. So I may as well just ready for it.
Okay, wait. On a scale from 0 to 10,
give us your fury, Jules. What's he gonna say? No man can punch me in the dick and drop me.
Listen, man. I don't got the stomach for what they're doing to the heavyweight division. Like, honestly, I'm getting impatient because the heavyweight division is cooling off. That's real. Like, yo, this shit was hot. Shit was going down. It's only 2 of y'all, but at minimum, we know we not close to undisputed yet. Fury's fighting this fucking guy in October. If we ever even get undisputed with y'all two, it's probably going to be sometime next year. So I don't really have a lot at heavyweight right now that I'm all that excited about. Even Wilder versus Joshua, that's not this year. That's supposed to be for January. So it's like, oh, this shit is getting tight whack for real.
Okay, curiously, well. on a scale from 0 to 10, how big of a Fury fan are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I say a scale of 1 to 10. Like I wouldn't know that. I say an 8. Like I've been a fan of his since, ironically, I know it was a shit fight, but the Klitschko fight, just because I felt he out Klitschko'd. He out-boringed him.
So you're a fan of a man that wants to know about other men's Johnson sizes?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm also a pro wrestling fan. Of course I want to know about other men's Johnson sizes.
Listen, man, I can't reconcile being a fan of Fury because as a consumer, not attacking nobody. I'm just saying that as a consumer, it's like when you're a fan of a fighter, you want to see him fight people, right? And Fury is not that. You did your thing with Wilder, and I could definitely see you winning fans off of that. I definitely see how that might have got you fans. But where we are now, I just can't understand somebody supporting what he doing.
He has been annoying me. He absolutely has been annoying me.
Do you want to see him fight Ngannou? Like, you don't like.
No, are you gonna buy that shit? You're gonna buy that shit?
Fuck no.
Oh god, man! If you said yes, man, I would be like, my brother, I gotta fucking pray for you.
That's what I'm saying. Because the whole idea when you support a fighter is because obviously you think they're the best in the division, and that's the kind of people that you want to see him fighting, right? That's the formula. But with Fury, it's like, bro, literally the only thing he's gonna do this year is the Ngannou fight, and we don't know with any certainty what he's gonna do, if anything, next year. We literally don't know. So it's like I just don't see. I can't reconcile supporting him at this point. I'm like, nah, bro, this dude is just wasting time.
Jules, they even said no negotiate the purse bid schedule for next week.
I'm saying they hitting the gas on that because the division needs reconciliation, bro. I'm with it. Hit the gas, man.
And I like that. If they duck out that shit, you a duck, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like it. They're like, Frank, if you think about it, it's now or never, my guy. You ain't got a lot going on. So, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get exposed though, to be real with you. But it ain't like I think he could win, because I don't think he can win. But it's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Man, why they showed replays Jared Anderson versus Charles Martin? This was not a shining moment for him.
Any new news with Regis Haney?
I mean, I think the last I heard was they moved it to November. But that's going to be a pay-per-view, bro. That's not a good idea.
As long as they
I just want to see Shakur. I just want to see Shakur beat him, because motherfuckers, we need to see where Shakur's at. Nobody's fought an Oscar Valdez.
Pretend he's not a champion, Drew. They pretend that he's never been a 2-division champion, that he didn't beat Jamel Herring, that he didn't beat Oscar Valdez, that he didn't beat a gold medalist or a bronze medalist in Robson Conceição. They really acting like Frank is on the level of Shakur. All right, then put him in there, bro. Put him in there. Just fucking do it, bro.
Frank is on the level of anybody Shakur's beating.
You know what I'm saying? They sneeze at a lot of guys. I'm like, yo, fuck around. Nicotilo would beat Frank Martin. Fuck around. I ain't even playing, because I'm like, Frank, what did you do that they bugging out? What, did you beat the Dominican Ali that really looked like the Dominican Julian Jackson? You don't even look like Ali.
You know who else would have beaten Frank Martin? The guy who should be fighting Shakur Stevenson next is the fight I want to see. Emmanuel
The
Navarrete.
Dominican Tito Trinidad.
Bro, he didn't look like Ali. He looked like a young Julian Jackson.
Mixed with Tito Trinidad.
For real.
And with none of their punching power.
And you know what's funny, Jules? They're, like the American Boxing Association says, anything below the navel can be considered a low blow at the discretion of the motherfucking referee.
Bro, we all know this. That's why I keep saying it's loser talk. Like, if you splitting hairs over a singular moment and it doesn't affect you, that you know your boy quit, right? You had other opportunities to get off other body shots and you said no, I've had enough.
That's why I'm having fun trolling. Don't take it seriously, like Jules said. Don't acknowledge the seriousness. Don't have a serious argument. Just laugh at them.
Just laugh at that shit, bro.
Yeah, but these cats.
Well, I mean,
these cats don't have the IQ to read into like fucking boxing regulations and whatnot. They're just going upon pure emotion.
IQ. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. IQ.
What did I do? What I did?
No, he said IQ.
Shit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
There you go.
Your Newports, bro.
All I can say is that they could have, VAR this shit and awarded Dubois the knockdown, and the same result would have happened.
Like, here's the thing. I've seen Usyk milk low blows before, right? I saw him I can't remember what fight it was, but there was a clip of it on Twitter where he got hit in that area. He went down as if he went low. Referee counted him down, started counting him down. He immediately got up, got in the corner, and went on to win the fight because that's what he does. So this whole idea of, he was robbed. Usyk would have gotten back up and started whooping Dubois' ass anyway. Shut up.
Yeah, Dubois fucking took a fucking knee and didn't get the fuck back up, man.
To a jab. I feel that we cannot possibly stress that enough. Like, we could say it till now to Kingdom Come, and it will not be annoying.
We can give credit to Usyk's jab. That thing is effective. It's still an effective tool. It may not be like a power punch, but it's definitely effective.
I mean, he quits to the jabs all the time. He quit to do a Joyce's jab. He quit to Usyk's jab. If he fights Derek Chisora, he's going to quit to Chisora's jab.
All that
Chisora doesn't have a jab.
All that tells me is that he doesn't know how to slip it. He just said he's right there in front of it. Always available to a jab, and that's going to accumulate damage.
In comparison, I know there are two different weight classes, but who do you guys regard as having a better jab, Alexander Usyk or Dmitry Bivol?
I'm going to say Usyk, if only because I've seen him land it consistently on actual elite fighters, whereas the only really elite guy I can think of off the top of my head, maybe you guys can correct me, that Bivol's fought is Canelo. And he was missing a lot of shots on Canelo when we go back and look at that fight. Like, he won. He one hand going away. But it was basically on activity where he was throwing punches and he's landing on the guard. A few got in, but he was filling up the empty space, and Canelo wasn't.
I know it's kind of subjective, but I always felt the Joe Smith Jr. fight with Bivol was a bit harder than that of Canelo. For Bivol, I felt, because he almost went out in the last couple rounds.
I imagine it was, if only because, he's so much smaller than Joe Smith Jr. But yeah, I really don't know what to say about that. Because I think you're right that it was harder in some ways, but at the same time, I think he won that by a wider margin than he did the Canelo fight.
I might be just visually, like, obviously it's on visual basis, and again it's subjective, but I just feel that Bivol has a better stick jab than Usyk.
I mean, it's not a bad argument to have. I just feel that Usyk's argument has proven itself against a higher class of opposition. Overall.
Who do you have, Zurdo or Joe Smith Jr.?
I got Joe Smith Jr. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I think I think you stated that last time. I agreed with you. I I'm not jumping on the bandwagon, but I'm like jumping on your bandwagon and saying, yeah, I agree. I think he might get the lottery shot.
Hey
Even
fellas,
though, like,
get a fucking room.
Nah. You have to listen to us, Coach.
talking about Zurdo and fucking Veiny fucking yeah, no.
Let's talking about our thick lumberjack boy, Joe Smith Jr. and Zurdo ass pounder.
You want some wood, boys?
You want some wood?
I think it'll be a good fight, but I honestly think Joe Smith Jr. can beat him.
I think he will, because Cerudo kind of sucks. He sucks. Like, say what you will about Joe, and he's limited, but he doesn't suck.
When Julie said that Vaccaro Navarrete looks like the dehydrated version of Zurdo, that was fucking hilarious.
I mean, he kind of does.
He does. He kind of does. Not saying like, okay, they're not on the basis that they're both Mexican or whatever, but like just on the visual basis, yeah, they kind of do.
All right, I know they have Carrington up on the scorecards because he's the top ranked fighter, but who do you guys think is winning this? Because this has been a pretty good scrap.
I got Bruce.
Damn, Rudenko hasn't fought since 2021.
Derevchenko? No.
Rudenko.
Okay.
Wow.
So what do you think, country? It's a gift?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a long time for inactivity, man. And he lost to all these people that they just showed on there. It's like, man.
So indirectly, yes, it's a gift.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
This is a bolster fight.
Yep.
It's exactly what I said it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that clown Simon Jordan's gonna call Frank Warren to his fucking studio like tomorrow.
Consolidated since the last time he lost, so maybe he fought after that. Really? I could be off. I'm not familiar with that guy too much, so I mean, I could be off.
No one is. Like, he's brought in here to lose. Like, he's getting here for loss number 6, but yeah, I think that's just the last time he lost was in 2021.
Hey, what's up, Edwin, man? Just chilling on the panel as usual.
Shit, man. But yeah, yo, they gonna try real hard to turn that shit into some shit, man. And I don't have the stomach for it personally. I damn sure don't. Getting into long, drug out arguments about belt lines. It's like, nah, bro. We done, bro. Fight is over. So we'll see if Jared can succeed in stopping this guy where so many others did not. He's been in there with a lot of people, this guy.
These guys are scrapping pretty good, man. Contreras and Shushu.
Oh, yeah. The Shushu fight is good, you know. Just wondering if...
pretty good back and forth. There ain't no, like, you know...
No lulls in the action and shit.
Yeah.
We'll see if Jared could stop this guy. Damn, even Zhang couldn't stop this guy. That's crazy. You know, Zhang hit hard. Povetkin hits hard. He couldn't stop the guy. Tough guy.
Who, Rudenko?
Yeah, man. He been in there with Povetkin. He been in there with Huey Fury. Been in there with Lucas Brown. With Zhang. They couldn't stop him.
Yet.
But he lost to them.
Where he did? Yeah, he definitely lost. Definitely lost.
I need Jared to knock him out.
Yeah, I mean, that would be encouraging if he did that. He is older now than he was then. He's older now than he was then.
Yeah. And I need Kozabuski to fucking throw away the trash.
For real. You think he gonna beat FA?
Yeah.
Shit.
Smokey seems to think if Jared ever loses or starts looking suspect, the Top Rank will drop him because he's talking about he's only here for the money.
Yeah, I mean that's the natural response to that. That you in this for the money. Well, you got to go out there and make us money for you. I think that's the aspect of boxing that a lot of people don't understand. That the boxer, you got to go out there and make money. If you want to make money, you got to make us money. It ain't just us paying you whatever number you think you deserve. You got to be making us the money for that shit to happen.
Right.
Speaking of money, has Rico paid you yours yet, Jules?
He said he gonna pay me on the 6th. I will be checking in on him on the 6th. Don't ask at me. Don't do that.
Rico
You might have to
Suave.
book your flight to Heathrow.
You know what I'm saying? He said
You know, the
he
funny
threw-
part is they interviewed that guy way later after he did that song, and he was embarrassed to buy it.
that shit
Rico
is-
Suave?
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit is cringe as fuck, bro. You don't remember he had the long hair with the bandana?
Yep. Well, yeah,
And the
you
leather.
know, he had
Yeah,
kids now and stuff, so he's watching. He's going, "Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I'm embarrassed."
Rico Suave.
Oh,
Well,
but
did
you
he at
know,
least pay for it?
have any of you boys seen the Elvis Crespo fucking Suavementa video?
Yeah, yo, he's a weird. I love that song. Like, I love the song. I loved it then. I love it now. It's a classic, but
It's fucking classic.
that's a
man.
weird looking dude, bruh.
But the video, Jules, the video.
Suavemente, besame. It's my shit, bruh. Yo, motherfucking Contreras is getting off, B. That was like a 7-punch combination.
Carrington just ate that.
He did though. A lot of that shit didn't get in, but it's just that he was able to connect that many punches. Now
Like,
Shushu
he's trying to
getting
win
on
this
him.
on activity, so Shushu needs to be.
He responded. No, he responded. He responded. It's a good tough guy. This is a good tough guy though. Contreras is a good tough guy.
No, this is the perfect person for Shushu to be in there for development.
Hey,
It's
did
not like-
Inui fucking Tapalas get signed yet, or what the fuck?
It's
man?
about to. They're working on that. It's about to. It's gonna go down in December. They're already working on it.
They already got a date and everything. They're just working on the particulars.
Mm-hmm. They're already
It's
working
gonna
on
be. It's gonna be the U.S.
No, that's gonna be Japan. That's gonna be Japan. In the U.S., because I heard that Casemiro is fighting Luis Neri, and I feel like if Luis Neri win, that'll be the Vegas fight. Because they asked Bob, like, "Yo, is you gonna bring Inui back to America next year?" He said, "Yeah, at least once." So he could do that. Luis Neri can't go to Japan, so
Because he's a drug cheat.
he banned. Like he could probably visit Japan, but he can't box there.
At least if Inui comes to the U.S., then he'll put a smile on old Floyd's face.
For real. That shit he said was so petty and stupid, bro. It's like, yo, the nerve of you, bro. The nerve.
He just don't want. He just don't want to be compared to these other guys that are like
But
really
nobody-
fucking.
The shit is that ain't nobody comparing you. You bring yourself up, or other people. It's like Floyd
They're
got these
comparing him
dudes
to
that,
Manny, if anyone else.
yeah, like,
And
come
Manny's
on, B.
flattered.
Shit, Maniac. That's one thing I like about Manny that I don't like about Floyd. That at least Manny is gracious, bro. Like, there's nothing gracious about Floyd, bro. Like after a while, that shit get annoying. Like, it was all right when you was selling fights. Now that shit is just annoying. Like, god damn, bro. Do you even have a personality?
Fighting John
Yeah, his-
Gotti the third.
And I'm supposed to,
personality is
and
Floyd.
I'm supposed to believe that he fighting John Gotti because of how much money he got. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you doing some low key bum shit. Like, why are you fighting John Gotti grandson? For what? That's some low key bum shit.
Because he totally doesn't need the money, Jules. He's super rich.
Word, right?
Well, somebody who acts like he doesn't need the money shouldn't be telling people like just random, yo, run a check when they get it filmed.
The Aiden Ross shit. That's what I'm saying. He acting like he poor. Like he acting like he poor. Like, yo, you can't film me for free, bro. You strapped for cash or something?
Yeah,
Who is
Try to get
who
someone
is
to pay for being in his stream or whatever.
who is
Bro, like,
Usyk's mandatory next now?
Can't film you. You
For
can't.
Govic.
Garbage.
Well, I don't even know those names actually.
Bro, who the fuck is feeding a dog? Fuck, bro.
Somebody's dropping some shit.
Hey, Jules. Hey. I wasn't able to catch the fight earlier, man. So, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Give me the up or down, baby. The Usyk joint.
I mean, look.
Was it? Hold up. Was that the boss shit? Was that a legitimate knockdown or was it a low blow?
Nah, I'm telling you, like they just making a mountain out of a molehill. It's not even that deep. Like it was a low blow, bro. Like low blow. Like it was low, bro.
If it hits the belt line, that's a low blow. Or
yeah, hold on.
It's not that. When you look at.
Yeah, I'll say the ref determines to each fighter where your level is.
But it ain't even that. It's that when you look at when the punch connected, you know the thumb part of the glove and the bottom part of the glove. When he go in, most of the glove is below the belt. Most of the glove is. It looked like he hit him in the pelvis. That's where I see that.
Right.
It's like he hit him in the pelvis. That's what I see.
What I don't like
It was
though,
a bladder
the ref
shot.
gave him an extra minute. Like, come on, bro. That's kind of
but that's at the ref's discretion, bro. Look. This is what I'm saying. I'm okay. Like, I'll put it to you another way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with, the ref gave him special favor, right? I'm cool. Why? Because you got a special favor in the Lorena fight. You literally hit that man after the bell. The round was over. The referee waved the fight off when the round was over. I ain't cry a river off of that. So stop it. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's like, yo, what goes around comes around, because by all rights, if that fight you had was in any other country, they would have waved that shit off after the third knockdown. They would have waved it off. You lucky to even be here.
You know what I always say too? You know what I always say? The man maybe he's hurt, maybe he's not, but the man they give the 5-minute break to, guess who else is getting 5 minutes of rest? His fucking opponent.
That's
1,000%. 1,000%.
That's true.
Plus, it was a low blow anyway.
I'm telling you, they're gonna try to turn that into something.
I know,
the next couple of 6 months, you're gonna see a lot of Fury fans pretending they care about Daniel to diminish this guy. That's all that shit is, bro.
I don't even know if Fury fans still exist.
Y'all motherfuckers know he's like, I'm not knocking him, but it's just as a person on the outside looking in, I just see him like, yo, when the shit get hard, and you gotta go to the well, you ain't got nothing to pull from, bro. The second shit get hard, you gonna check out. It happened in the Joyce fight. It happened in this fight. It is what it is.
You said do you think it would have went all 12 rounds though if he never I guess quit?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't like about some controversies in boxing. Too much of it ignores the reality of what we saw for imagination shit. Bro, he didn't get hit with a hard left, a hard backhand, or a hard uppercut, or a hard hook. You got hit with a jab, bro. That was a jab. And you said the ref counting right in front of you. You stayed down, bro.
Eye contact. I
just don't see the need for me to muster up my imagination station. Bro, I saw what happened. You quit.
Did he get hit by a jab, or did he get hit like Ryan Garcia quit?
No, he got the jab. It was a good jab, and it was here. So I know that your equilibrium was off, because this the sweet spot. If it ain't the triangle, this the sweet spot. And he came around the side. He was in the air though. He came around the side, and he caught him clean with the jab. Daniel goes down. He went down, and he stayed down. And I'm like, why we gonna turn that into more than what it is, bro? You got knocked out.
And he got schooled. It was not even close. It was easy work, really.
Yeah, like the only moment that he really had was the pelvis shot. That's it, bro. Like the rest of the time, it's Usyk doing this with the jab and then coming around the side and doing this with the jab and coming like it. That was the fight.
A lot of
it's not like it was winning.
Jules, don't get mad. He was following your instruction and punched him in the dick.
Well, he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him hard enough. Then he didn't hit him hard enough.
Here's the thing. I had to ask because I saw a couple of videos and saw some freeze frames of like the punch where it made contact, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like that ain't that ain't live. So I need to talk to motherfuckers who've seen it live because I missed it. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm telling you like this. The best way to look at situations like that, right? Don't come up with an argument against what's being said. Entertain what's being said. So fucking what? Then you have the rest of the round to go back to the body. Then you have the rest of the fight to go back to the body. And you didn't go back to the body? All right, then, bro, what the fuck we doing then, bro? Because if it's that deep, if it's that deep that you feel you hurt him there, then why didn't you keep going there? What the fuck?
But here's the thing: why couldn't you do it again?
I thought
Exactly.
he was too, and I really thought he was, but
exactly. So if Usyk got the 5 minute break and fucking Daniel Dubois got the 5 minute break, then like what did Daniel do after that?
Yeah, why not?
Hang on. I got an answer.
Like Usyk's stamina meter was going back up, and Daniel shit. This is not a video game, bro. If he gets a break, he gets a break. All right. It's very simple.
Yeah. You know what the best part is? The dude who supposedly actually inflicted the illegal blow, who's supposedly in better shape at that moment and doing better at the moment, he's getting even more rest.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking about,
it's one of those things in boxing that after a while, like y'all want it to be controversial, where it's really not. Like, nah, it's not, bro. Like, you think that was the determining factor in who's gonna win the fight? You know what Usyk could have did? He could have said, "I'm incapacitated. I can't keep fighting." You know, he was up on the cards at the time. If they wanted to call it a day right then and there, you know, because that's what Mikey Garcia did in the, I think it was the Salido fight. You know, he was up on the cards, a headbutt busted his nose or some shit like that. He decided, okay, I'm done. And he could have won that way. It's silly shit, bro. It's just silly shit. Like, if Usyk wanted...
Dubois versus Wilder, though.
I want Dubois versus AJ, personally. That if
AJ will destroy him, I think.
But that's
guys,
why
guys,
not?
Did you not see the treadmill they brought out for Dubois to run while Usyk took his 5 minute rest? You didn't see that?
Treadmill. Did not see that.
Yo, listen, I saw from the pre-fight press conferences, I'm going to say something that all these guys are going to probably be like, you're fucking crazy. I saw a demoralized fucking Dubois even before the fucking fight.
Yeah, he looked really unsure, to be honest.
So
is Dubois a B-level fighter?
I think
no, but hear me out. He was demoralized before the fight, during the fight, even after the fucking low blow. He was demoralized. He did not get back up due to demoralization. He did not want to be schooled any further. He knew he was losing.
It's a Chuck Wepner. Like I said, it's Chuck Wepner in the Ali fight. It's Dick Eklund in the Ray Leonard fight. It's some loser shit, bro. Like, bro, you had the rest of the round to get on him and get at him. You had the rest of the fight to get on him.
How many rounds you give him, Jules? How many rounds?
Daniel? Maybe one. I say maybe one.
Like, all the facts you guys have laid out, it just means that it's pointless to even get, to have these guys, his sympathizers trying to sugarcoat his performance. It sucked. He stood in front of him most of the time. He didn't follow up on the body punch.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
And that's what's annoying, that you'll see a situation that is relatively simple to understand. Like, bro, it's not a controversy. You want it to be a controversy because of what you wanted, but really, that's not like Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. That is a controversy.
Yep.
Liam Wilson and Emmanuel Navarrete. That is a controversy. Lomachenko versus Haney. That is a controversy. All right, this is not that, bro.
Rayo Venezuela. Think that was a robbery.
With this kid from Brooklyn, yes. I thought Rayo won that fight. I thought Rayo won that fight.
Yep.
But this shit was not like, bro. It ain't like, bro. Y'all gonna live and die off of that. What about the rest of the round? What about the rest of the fight?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, Jules. Like, the ultimate thing that puts to bed was that, okay, who won the round that he supposedly got knocked down with a low blow? Because I recall the last 30 seconds of somebody getting the shit beat out of him, and it wasn't Usyk.
Like, bro, like, this shit it's just, to me, sometimes boxing gets childish and it's noisy. Like, really, y'all want to turn this into a controversy?
Very
childish. Y'all that desperate?
Yeah, but watch. They're gonna
dog in the fight.
Yeah, but watch. They're gonna pull out the fucking the playbook marker, and they're gonna circle fucking spots around Usyk's fucking boxing shorts.
They're gonna be
for
looking
the next
at
fucking 2 months.
For the next 6 months. They're gonna be staring at Usyk right in his crotch.
Oh,
right in his fucking crotch.
You know what this is like, Jules? This is gonna be just like with Mike Tyson and them all insisting that it was the long 10 count against Buster Douglas.
Yeah, but I could see that a little bit. I could see that with Mike. That is with this. Y'all really try.
Hold up. That was
Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm just saying that this is Daniel Dubois. This is a C class, D class fighter.
Entonces que, thank you, bro.
Like, let's cut the fucking crap, bro. Like, we really about to have long drug out conversations about Daniel? Are y'all joking? Like, nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here, B.
Don't
and
look
they listen, they gonna do it. They gonna do it till he quit again, because it's gonna take for him to quit again against somebody that ain't Usyk, and that's when they gonna feel dumb. Like, yo, we gotta stop supporting this guy, bro. He's a quitter, bro.
Don't read Menrod comment in the chat. Don't read it,
bro. I seen that dumb shit, bro. I seen that. I ain't worried about that shit. I mean, like,
you saw the IBFP.
It's too much. It's too much arguing about dumb shit in boxing to me. Like, it's too much of that. Like the Crawford and Spence shit. Y'all really argue. Like, I seen one bitch literally say that why Crawford weight drain Spence. Bitch, you too stupid to exist. This cannot.
Yeah, I saw that. You put that on the relay. Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, yo, like, how does this dumb bitch even exist? You think Crawford weight drain Spence? Welterweight champion, unified. You fucking moron,
bro. How does people even think, bro?
I mean if it makes you feel any better, Jules, on YouTube, I didn't click on it, but I saw a video and the headline talked about 5 reasons Tank beats Canelo. I can't, bro. I can't make this shit up, bro.
What? Where did you see that?
I took a breath, bro, and then kept scrolling.
Listen, bro,
you see that again?
There's this series of videos.
I don't know who the page was. I literally saw Tank, and 5 reasons Tank beats Canelo, and I just kept scrolling. I was like, I laughed. I was like, get the fuck out of it. I was like, man, if I click on this series, they gonna steal my identity, have my credit card information. It's some wild shit. Fuck out of it.
There's this series of videos. I forgot what the content creator's name is. Bad analysis for Crawford and Spence. Yeah. And you hear just all the fucking pure nonsense before the fight. And then you hear the ridiculous shit at the, and it's like, yo, I hear shit like that. I'm like, see, ain't no reason to be talking to you, because there's nothing productive in talking to you. Like, why even get into it? You are fucking morons, bro. You're fucking morons.
I mean, unless you need entertainment and that's the only form you can get, that's a sad life. But hey, man, do you?
Exactly. Like, unless you looking at that shit to laugh at, because the dude literally said, I don't think Crawford's defense is better. Literally in the video, I don't think Crawford's defense. I'm like,
oh my god!
No, and that dude also said that Spence has better feet.
And I'm like, and the shit is, this
make this shit up, man.
This is why it's nauseating, because I'm like, yo, dog, you got a boxing platform, right? You have a platform for boxing, and what you telling me with that is, you literally don't know good footwork from bad footwork. You don't know a good jab and a proper jab from a lazy jab. You literally don't know what you're looking at. If these are the conclusions that you came to, like, not. Sometimes fights boil down to intangibles. At some of the highest levels, there are certain things you don't know because both guys are so good, i.e., Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad, when they were young and they were both unbeaten. It's the best versus the best, so there's no wrong answer till they fight. There's fights like that. But in some fights, it's like, so you don't think it's at all concerning that Spence hasn't fought in over a year? You didn't see when Sean Porter hurt him before the car accident? Don't blame it on the car accident. I said this shit on repeat for 3-4 years. Sean hurt this man. I don't think he could take a punch from Crawford. Because Sean hurt this man.
It's the social media age. Hype is all that matters.
You weren't all concerned that Spence couldn't really fight against southpaws?
That's the other thing that you when's the last time y'all seen, and you don't gotta go to the recent one I did. You could go to the one I did in 2019 and 2020 where I said that Crawford's gonna come out southpaw because Spence is not used to that. He's used to having that advantage. He's not used to somebody using it against him.
Especially a guy like Crawford.
Hey, and here's the best part. Crawford spent a majority of the fight orthodox. It's still
no, most of the fight southpaw. He didn't even have to switch.
He did it.
He didn't even have to switch.
He did like what, 2 or 3 times for like a couple seconds, and that was it.
He
Bro.
made Spence look like a C level fighter, not C negative.
It was like we always called it.
C minus.
Big hype, underlying huge mismatch. We called
The whole aura of Spence, and I don't want to say this to say that Spence is just this piece of trash, and I'm just saying that the hype and a big part of it was, he sparred Floyd. He sparred Floyd.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that too.
George Kambosos sparred Manny. He didn't get any of this praise.
The word from took the words out, Mom. I'm like, yeah, George Kambosos sparred Manny, bro. And
yeah.
You know what they forgot to say? Here's what they forgot to tell everybody. Yeah, he sparred Floyd and got his ass whooped.
Sean Porter sparred Manny.
Listen, this is the other thing. This is the other thing. These people don't understand that most of the time, because there is such a thing as hard sparring, and we know about Floyd's doghouse rules.
Yeah, the
dumb shit because you shouldn't be doing that. First off, sparring is to prepare you. You don't want to be taking fucking damage behind closed doors. What the fuck you gonna have left for a fight if you doing that dumb shit? You gonna end up punch drunk from sparring.
Just ask James Toney.
What John Bone Jones said, I love that shit. Like, I see these guys, they'll be getting ready and they'll be getting hit in the gym. And I'm like, see, when I get hit, if I do get hit in the gym, I'd be mad because I'm like, damn, that's something that I could have saved for a fight. I don't want to lose no brain cells. It's like, yeah, like that's a common sense argument, bro. Sparring is for you to work on shit. It's not for you to get your ass beat or beat nobody ass.
Yeah.
And the whole air of Spence was predicated on a sparring session with Floyd where he was rumored to have given him a black eye. That's what built the whole thing. It's all built up from that.
Another thing, Jules, that is part of the.
But it was also, remember, Jules, they
wait, go ahead, Leo. Go ahead, Leo.
The other thing is, it's a part of the PBC gimmick that is well known between PBC fans that the welterweight division composed of PBC fighters is the superior brand. And look, I don't think that welterweight division at that time was that good, that superior. And the other thing, every time Spence fought one of these champions, I'm talking about Kell Brook, Sean Porter, and Jordan Sugat, he never looked that good.
Never.
He never looked like the wrecking machine.
There was never clear separation between him and the other man. Except for Ugas, which was a funny looking fucking fight. And I maintain that was a funny looking fight. I don't care what nobody tell me. That was a weird looking fight. But if you think about
even Ugas knocked him down. That was a knockdown.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. They pretend they know the rules. Yo, dog, if you fall into the ropes and the ropes is the only thing that holds you up, that's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown.
Yep.
But all this Spence hype started when he got that 6 million rating during the Olympics with the carryover audience. That's when they really saw like, this guy's a fucking star.
Was it the Chris Algieri fight or the Bundu fight?
It was the Bundu.
His hype
it was the Bundu fight. It did a monster rating, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's the next star!" Like, bro, people were watching because they were watching the fucking Olympics.
And and I wasn't even mad at it at the time because I was rooting for Spence at that time. It's in 2018 that I seen. Oh, I know what this is about to be.
Yeah,
y'all trying to turn this shit into Maypac. Sides of all this shit all over again. Like, nah, bro. Like, most of the hype that the fighters have, remember, Rolly had a buzz around him until people saw him fight. Remember, you kept hearing about Rolly all the time? Hey, this is kid Rolly, yo. He beat up Ryan in sparring. It's all predicated on sparring sessions. And then I look at this guy, I'm like, yo, this dude is ass, bro. What is y'all talking about, bro?
Especially when he walked out in the hot weather with the fur coat on.
That shit was crazy. Like,
Motherfucker, you ain't no Rocky movie. Get out of here with that shit.
His trainer had the little spear, the little fist spear thing, and he just thrusted at him to do the head movement dodge.
Like, bro, like I kept hearing and hearing about him and hearing about him, and I saw it then what it is. This Ryan person is buzzing right now. So what y'all gonna do is y'all gonna attach Rolly to Ryan off of some fucking sparring session that ain't even recent. That's what why you think Javonte's still talking about sparring? Oh, I sparred Devin Haney. How many fucking years ago was that? Because I know that wasn't recent. It's the type of childish ass shit y'all do. Well, I spar. Yeah, when y'all was kids, you fucking silly ass motherfucker.
Sparring, does that even show anything that, oh yes, you're the king, you're the A side, you're the A level fighter here.
Yeah, Rolly beating that mummy for the title belt when he really didn't beat him.
Exactly.
And got a knockout for not landing
and
a
the
punch.
mummy was whooping his ass.
Man,
that's the worst part.
He was the mummy. That was the elote dude, man. They took him off his cart and brought him in. He was out there selling elotes on the corner store. They found his ass. Hey,
Yo, shit really got beat by the elotero, yo.
No, I thought he got beat by a field guy.
Oh shit!
I think the guy that Rolly faced, I think he came in the building in a wheelchair too.
Yo, no, don't do that. I feel bad for
They had to unhook an IV when they brought that motherfucker. Like they had to unhook that shit. Like, are you ready?
Yo, bro, you seen that video? Did any of you guys seen that video of like the oldest, like it's like this old ass monk that was literally bedridden, but it's like a skeleton, but like really.
I see. Yo, that was Ishmael.
Yeah, that's
when he was making.
If you was out there in the hot ass sun all day selling elotes like that, you'd be dehydrated too. Shit.
Oh shit!
And he still
bro.
dropped Rolly.
That's the crazy shit. That for all that shit, like, look, this is what I mean when I say that boxing is childish. That dude sucks, and the whole boxing community should say in one voice, "Yo, for real, that dude is garbage." But you literally have people out here acting like Rolly is a somebody. Like, in what way, bro?
He's not.
He was out
How do you get a title
rounds?
Like,
you know, the best part about that Ishmael Barroso fucking Rolly fight was the pre-fight when they dressed up fucking Barroso like he was like a teenager. Like
they took him to Old Navy before the fight. They took him to Old Navy.
Yo, they tried to put him in some swag gear and shit.
They greased up the side of his head. They gave him a little chain and a little like Adidas suit.
They treated him like a homeless dude, man. They did that. They took him to a fight. He got robbed, and then they fucking took everything back after the fight.
We're like, give me them fucking clothes back, bro. We taking that shit.
Jules, what did they say to him in Spanish? They probably said to him like, "We're gonna get you all, all flossed out, my guy. You're gonna be all nice and fresh."
Oh shit, bro! Like, bro, it's so mediocre over there that like you hear more whenever these sparring things start up. It's always from that side because that's what y'all talking about, sparring. Like, well, what about sparring, bro? Like, and I'm
Look,
like,
all I know is
Canelo sparred Frank Sanchez too.
This the shit. If we're gonna go off of sparring sessions, Tyson Fury out his own mouth said AJ beat him up in sparring. So should we just go off of that?
Yeah. Vlad
he literally said it out his own mouth. Yeah, he beat. This was before things became what they are. This is before Tyson Fury was even a champion when he was a more humble guy. He said, yeah, that AJ kid is nice. He was giving me the business in sparring. So should we just go off of that?
Yeah. Vlad killing Wilder. Vlad killed Wilder in sparring. He knocked him down.
Oh, yeah, he did.
They said he left Wilder twitching on the floor. That's what they said.
I thought that was David Haye too. I mean, yo,
F.A. Jogba's in the ring, man.
But I mean, they basically passed around Wilder like a blunt in that sparring session.
Just take turns fucking him up.
Ergovich, Haye,
Mia Khalifa.
Oh,
Dude, I heard Tank knocked down Wilder in sparring. Apparently, they hyped that up over at the PBC.
That's what I'm saying. It's when it comes. Sometimes boxing, it get childish. It's like, yeah, like a lot of this shit that these dudes be trying to argue about. Yeah, that shit is childish, bro. Come on now.
So Tank's really gonna rematch Cruz?
That's what his trainer said.
Presumably.
That's what his trainer's saying, bro. Like, that's not. It ain't even like the streets is the only one saying that. His trainer keeps saying that. I got my eye on Cruz. Why?
Get the fuck out of here.
Why?
Hey, you guys know anything about this other guy he's fighting?
This dude's supposed to be good, bro. That's what I heard.
Who's
That's what
he fighting? Jean? Is he
this
fighting
Kazakhstan guy, bro?
Yeah, Jan.
Chris Summers.
He was your original opponent.
Who Efe?
Yeah, this dude look like somebody took Golovkin and stretched his face out.
Hey, dude, can you see how to pronounce that name?
Let me see. Kasabutsky
or something.
Kasabuchi. Got a booty.
Kasabutsky?
It's Kasabutsky. It's Kasabutsky.
Yo, this Usyk fight had a shit ton of undercards. I was like, come on, bro.
Oh, it had a Yidget fight. It was the worst thing ever.
It was 3
the
hours.
promoter who promotes a Yidget fight is just getting slapped from me.
Hamid's son, I think he did good, or was it a robbery? Hamid's son.
Oh, I didn't see that because ESPN
that was
wasn't
like
even showing it.
That was less than what, like a fucking round, wasn't it?
Round, yeah. It was the first or second, yeah.
They just threw in the towel, and he was barely getting shot.
Oh, he did throw. Yeah. I was like, what?
Yo, did any of you cats watch the Hamza Shiraz fight?
I seen the highlights on Twitter because he knocked the dude out in 2 rounds. I ain't gonna front. That's impressive, bro.
Yeah, the tall dude, the tall British.
The Hamza Shiraz.
Hamza, man. He had some beef with Amir Khan. I forget.
They squashed that shit, bro. They squashed. Damn, that bitch is fine as fuck.
Oh, low blow already.
What? It started already?
Yeah, Jaguar already gave him a low blow a little bit. The ref told him to keep his punches up, man.
Oh shit, it's low blow central.
What fight is this?
The one on ESPN right now.
Efe Jagba versus
Efe Jagba.
Kasabutsky.
If Kasabutsky wins this, do you think they'll get him and Jared Anderson like was supposed to happen the first?
Not straight away, bro.
Probably.
Not straight away. Not
Oh,
right
no,
away.
Don't even go there with that. We've ran that joke into the ground so bad.
I thought we were gonna get Ryan versus Rolly. What happened to that? Who's Ryan?
They trying to do that, but it depends because if Rolly lose that WBA, if Rolly lose that WBA to O'Hara Davies, they could do Ryan versus O'Hara Davies.
Yeah, O'Hara Davies doesn't want to step aside, does he?
Nope, and I don't blame him.
No, why wouldn't he? Yeah, I mean, get that paycheck, bro. What the fuck?
Well, not only that, he knows it's a guaranteed win if he fights Rolly. So he's like, I don't want to let that go.
The other thing that entitles him to a good percentage of the pot. If he could get that belt and then defend it against Ryan, he'll get a good percentage of the pot. You know, so it matters whether or not he goes into that fight as a champion. It does matter.
Oh, and Jagba's already getting hit.
Damn.
Of course he is. But don't be convinced that O'Hara is going to win that because Rolly Romero can miss punches and he'll still get a knockout win.
For real. That motherfucker get beat up and still.
I can see Rolly getting.
Yeah, she's chilling for the drug companies, ain't she?
Who?
Lady Gaga.
I told you she doing fucking prescription drug commercials now. I'm like, the fuck?
For that ass. She thick though.
Shallow one, right?
You can have her. I don't want no part of that.
No, I would fuck her satanic ass. I ain't even going front.
Satanic ass. Remember she used to have a dick?
That's that. I don't believe that shit.
I remember all that shit in middle school.
Satanic, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, he getting in there with them shots. This Kachabuchki.
He goes to the body well too.
No, he's I don't know where you're at. I'm on a commercial right now.
He's a good fighter. This guy. He's dangerous, man.
Hey,
Yo, he's in a pair of Adidas, bro.
Oye, Juice, cacheque. We need to come up with a new name for this cabrón, bro.
Kachatori, bro.
Yeah.
I can't say that shit.
Is he a Capricorn too?
I don't know, but he got a lot of goddamn consonants in his name, bro. Like that shit is confusing. Why the fuck they be having so many consonants in their name, bro?
And Chalolov already won, right?
Motherfucker have a P, a Q, and a K in right, like, bro. How do you say that?
Yeah. It's all silent.
Like, yeah, all of that is solid, bro. You ain't supposed to say none of that.
So his name is Kas.
Basically,
Yeah, all those consonants are for decoration.
Hey, remember Ross Cos?
I remember Ross Cos.
Ross Cos. Hey, that one hitter quitter album was, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was dope.
He gonna force FA to fight because he keep crowding him, man. FA trying to stay behind that jab. This dude not letting him. Look like he throwing an up jab. Them up jabs is a bitch because it's like an uppercut. They don't be seeing it. When a jab come like this, they don't be seeing that shit. That's how he knew he was fucking up Fulton with that up jab.
Right,
man, that vertical fist up jab is no joke, man.
Look at the footwork.
Who you got, Jules? Hamed versus
position and
Prime Hamed versus Nui.
I would go Inui, bro.
Yep.
I would go Inui. Like, yeah, that's
bantamweight, right, or flyweight?
Yeah.
The thing with what I feel about Ahmed is while I do feel he was skilled and electrifying, he got a little bit of quit in him. You shouldn't have left like that, bro. You shouldn't have left like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Inui's going to take care of Tapales too, dude.
Yeah, I think he's going to take care of him.
Two-time undisputed.
Easy.
Yeah, country, that's done, man.
To me, the real fight is going to be the winner of Casemiro versus Neri versus the winner of Inui versus Tapales. That's what I think is going to be. That's a good fight. Like if he could get Neri in the ring.
Hey, this ain't wrestling, man. Cut it out.
Hey, what are we talking about though, bro? Anyway,
that dude look like Randy Orton. Don't Rudenko look like Randy Orton?
Yeah, he does.
He look like Randy Orton, bro.
Nah, he's not bald enough to be Randy Orton these days.
Hey, man, by the way, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, man. He just passed away about 2 days ago.
Dude
man.
was young, bro. That dude was 36, man.
Bray Wyatt?
He just had children and kids too. Like that's sad. Awful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get into women's boxing, but I just can't, man.
It depends on who you're watching, but listen to me, bro.
Some of the belts are good, bro.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna tell you a good one. It ain't even an obvious one. It's a little Mexican girl called Mayeli Flores. Her fights are more fun than a lot of guy fights because she come to fuck you up. She don't come to box with you.
Okay.
She come to fuck you up.
What's
That's
her,
a little fighter. Mayeli Flores of Mexico.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Terry Funk, too, because he also passed away about a day or two before Bray Wyatt.
Yo, he gets crowding the shit out of FA. FA, he can't keep. He trying, but he can't keep him out because he coming in at an angle.
Jack Buck hurt him.
Yeah, he hurt him.
Oh, and then somebody told me Bob Barker just died. I think today or yesterday, man.
Bob Barker did die. Oh shit!
I think he died today.
Yeah, Bob Barker died.
Hold up, stop. Bob Barker died.
Yeah, I think today.
The praise is wrong, bitch.
He was 99, man.
Bob
Barker,
Happy Gilmore.
He was 99 years old, bro.
99,
bro. Bob Easy, nah, man.
Bro, that dude was old.
I still
he's so lucky to live to 99, bro.
Yeah, he's lucky to live to 99.
A buddy of mine had a shirt with a picture of Bob Barker on it, and the top of it said "Pimp." I was cracking up, man. That shit was funny.
It's a good fight. Zan is forcing him to fight. Oh, that was a good leg takedown. Oh shit, get that shit, Zan.
Dude, they wrestling, man. I told you.
That's
like
sloppy.
that shit.
That's sloppy, though.
See, now I just started the third round.
It's wrestling. It's wrestling.
Right.
It's wrestling.
No, you're right. You're right. Wrestling.
That was good. You see, he got under the punch and took his leg. Yo, not for nothing. They should deduct the point. That was
You're right.
takedown.
You're right, Jules. They're gonna drag this shit out. Now dudes are fucking getting pictures of boxers. Looking for belly buttons on trunks, all kinds of
got
bullshit.
hit low blow and
I told you, but the way you got to deal with that is, listen, I'm not hearing none of that stupid shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna say my piece and keep it moving. Like, bro, if you hyping up Daniel Dubois for that shit, fuck out of my face, bro.
Oh, that shit was from down south. He uppercutted him in the nuts.
Bro, he hitting him low. He is hitting him low.
No, he did. He uppercutted him in the nuts, bro. I mean, that was a bad one. Jacques was on the mat on all fours right now.
No, fuck. Is this day like dedicated to like fucking breaking balls, man?
Yeah.
What the
It
fuck?
is.
That was
It
a straight David Golotto moment.
It's a
Jesus.
two or 3 for 1 special, man.
Kaz hit him in the balls, right? Because he been hitting Kaz in the balls, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the second round, he hit him
away,
low.
He's taking a point away from the Kazakhstan dude.
He hit Kaz low in the beginning of the third round, and Kaz retaliated, and now Kaz is getting the point taken away.
The first point deduction of his career. It said.
I'm blaming today's bouts on Julius and Chris Mateus,
Oh,
man. For
he
the,
went
for the,
right
for the ball, the ball
He went
fucking
right for it.
ball busting.
Ball
What was
busting
that,
today.
knee? Nah.
Yeah, like because you're
Like,
going.
He didn't even try to hide it.
You know what?
like
Somewhere right now, Andrew Galata is smiling proud.
I like Kozlowski. He did not take that crap at all. It's like, nah, you want to hit
Like,
me?
you're
in the
not just
dick?
gonna be out here punching me in
Bro,
my
he's
dick, you
embellishing this
motherfucker.
shit, bro. Nah, bro.
Oh shit! He just
wasn't
lost
that
another
bad, bro.
point, man.
What?
That just means he better go for a knockout, losing all them
I'm
goddamn
on the
points.
third round. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm on the third round. It's
I
a
just got in the
209.
third
It's
round.
the third round.
He's gonna get disqualified. He keeps that up.
You're ahead of me, country.
Bro, he hit this
You
dude
ain't
in
been second
the
place,
balls.
country. Shut the
He
fuck
hit him
up.
again.
It's literally like, the weird shit is FA hitting this dude in his balls. But FA hamming it up now. Oh no.
FA is literally aiming his jab at his dick.
That's fucking.
Bro, why don't you cut that shit out?
Come on,
FA?
man. This shit is a two-way street.
They should just let each other punch each other in the dick, man. Fuck it.
You remember when some motherfucker in the yard would fucking hit you in the crotch, and then you'd be like, now it's on now, motherfucker.
Well, now FA punched him in the dick, and now FA's getting warned by the ref.
He should have been got pointed up. He been hitting Kaz in the dick.
For real. The fuck is this shit?
This is some. Tell me, there's no American bias in this shit.
Well,
Oh, that was clearly in the dick.
Well,
That was
FA American, bro.
Yeah,
He
he's
from
Nigerian.
Nigeria.
That was blatant, though.
This is Nutcracker.
Oh,
Saturday
don't
night.
complain, FA. You just did that to him worse, man.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
fuck,
This day is
man.
dedicated to ball fucking
This
ball
nut
fucking
shot,
smashing.
bro.
This fight's becoming weirdly entertaining.
Astro, they both got dropped, but not by a punch. They tackled each other.
Ball
Here, I'm
break is
gonna-
23 hashtag.
I'm gonna throw a fucking dad
You know what I'm
joke
saying?
right
Like,
in there.
bro, FA, what the fuck are you aiming at his dick, bro?
This fight is terrible,
Dude
bro.
literally threw a jab, then went all the way down
Yeah,
here.
what is
I'm
up
like,
with
bro,
that?
you trying to hit him in the dick.
Bro, this fight is terrible. Is the greatest thing I've heard in the last 5 minutes. Thank you,
It
bro.
is.
Fuck,
It's
man.
terrible, man.
That's
We're
some
gonna get
bull.
Ricky Sanchez. He'll do a better job. than
Literally
this guy.
threw a jab, then went all the way down here.
Horrible, especially when guys are aiming for dicks.
Bro,
What-
all the way from
What
all
are
the
the
way from
fighters'
this
name?
afternoon.
I'm gonna have to watch
all
the
the way from
highlights.
this afternoon's bouts. I'd have to say,
Fuck.
man, if they ever said like ballet never made it to fucking boxing, Nutcracker.
What are the fighters' names? I'm gonna have to watch the highlights.
But
Jagba
Country.
Kasabuchki.
Country, I can't say this fight sucks because things are happening in it. Like, I saw that Gidget fight earlier today. That's a fight that sucked. Nothing happened.
Okay, I'll
Oh
take
yeah,
your
that
word
was
for it.
garbage. No, it was garbage.
This
But
fight
Charlo-
is nuts.
Charlo-
This fight is
You
nuts.
ain't lying, real talk. You ain't lying.
Real talk wins
Oh,
the day.
shit.
Jalolov won though, right? Jalolov got knocked.
Jalolov knocked the guy out. He knocked
Yeah.
the guy out. Real brutal.
But were his nuts intact?
I mean, he didn't hit him in the nuts. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Probably
that's a
knocked him-
clear nut shot, and you didn't deduct the point from FA.
You probably
That's a
knocked
clear
him out
nut
with that big ass
shot.
unibrow he had, man. Blinked on his
No,
ass.
no,
Yeah!
Andre
Gave him a
Ward.
little finger wag.
Fuck
the
it,
worst.
man. Punch him in the dick, bro. Fuck it.
The worst low blow I've seen is Andre versus Kovalev. That's true.
Not a word. You got to see Galata versus Bo, bro.
Grant G, this is Nutgate, not Glovegate. This is Nutgate.
Galata versus Bo. He didn't just punch him in the nuts. He shoe shined him in the nuts.
Yeah.
He literally said,
he went underneath.
Boo.
Yeah, he hit him in the grundle.
He literally shoe shined him in the nuts, bro.
Hey, Smokey says that Zergo's getting excited watching this.
He did a Kung Lao on his nuts.
Kung Lao.
He did an Ip Man.
Disqualified. Kozak, you got disqualified for hitting him in the nuts again.
Yeah,
bro, but it's because you know what's some bullshit. FA is hitting him in the nuts, bro.
FA's on his knees, like hurting right now.
Good. Hey, my man understands the assignment, bro.
You remember when Galata, to train to not hit the nuts, put the little boxing trunks on the punching bag?
Over.
Like...
Okay, Julius, let me tell you something about this fight. What Ajagva and this other guy did was different. Ajagva was throwing the jab, and this other guy was leaning forward with his guard, and the jab was slipping into his crotch. But this other guy was straight uppercutting his balls. It was way more blatant. It was way more blatant.
The guy, look, the Kazakh, the problem is the Kazakh was interpreting. One, to me, FA's punches are sailing too low, bro. They are. They said this guy's shorter than you and you're taller than him. Why are you aiming so low to begin with? It looked like to me like, yeah, you trying to sneak in nut shots and he knows you're doing it and he hitting you with nut shots. That's what I see.
Man, this is good. That's Galata's little cousin at this point, man. Shit.
Did better.
The difference is that Kolotsky has the balls, no pun intended, to be blatant about it.
Shit. Bro, think about it. FA is taller than him. He taller than him and he longer than him. Why are you aiming so low? And you can see that he hit him in it like, nah, it is what it is, bro.
And why is he going down there too often? You should be knocking him out in the face. I mean, what headshots?
You don't know how to use his
He's
range,
standing there like, yeah, that's
It's
right. I
hard.
hit him in the nuts. So fucking what? I'll do it again.
By the way, this Nutcracker looks more like
Nutcracker.
I wish he really would have, like, you know what? Fuck it, B. I'm just gonna uppercut the shit out of him and make it obvious. Like, fuck you, bro. I don't care if I get disqualified. Fuck you,
He
bro.
was actually doing that. He did that, Julius.
You know the training video was fucking Van Damme from Bloodsport when he uppercutted the fucking sumo right in his fucking.
Hey man, this fight was sponsored by Jiffy. I'm telling you.
Kumite. Oh, I saw some camp. They were reviewing David Golovkin.
Oh yeah. That was intense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He literally didn't give a shit.
He was like, "Fuck it, bam, motherfucker!"
That's nuts.
Yo, he got that face like, yo, I don't give a shit. They disqualified.
Look, I don't care.
That's what I'm telling you. Don't look at his face.
I don't care. I don't care.
And
That dude don't give a fuck. Yo, that was brazen as shit. Yo, I ain't go front. That was brazen as shit. He's fuck yeah. Right in his fucking nutsack, bro.
Blood sport, yeah, just like the blood sport.
Yo, he really got the fucking face. Like, I don't care. I don't
Standing there look on the face like, I must break you.
Oh
shit.
Okay,
Did anyone remember the Steven Seagal comedy bit where he was the cock puncher? I don't think you have the balls.
I don't think they'll be bringing this guy back, bro. You won't do that shit. You're like, bro, we gave you an opportunity to fight on ESPN, and all you did was punch him in the dick.
This has been the nuttiest weekend of boxing we've ever seen this year.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Shit, bro. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna bring this guy back, bro.
I mean, shit.
Which is a shame.
Send
'cause
him,
FA
send him to
started it.
Frank Warren, bro. Send him to Frank. Yo, the dude really did like this.
Hey, Soldier. Hey, Jules. Soldier says, bro, you hit a Kazakh in the nuts. He'll kill your family. FA ain't making it out of the arena alive.
But FA acting like he having a fucking heat stroke. All right, bro. The fight is over, bro. You ain't got to ham it up so much. Motherfucker acting like he got a heat stroke.
I'm
Get
not
out
impressed
of
with
here.
I'm not
He
impressed
actually
with that.
survived a
man.
war or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Effie is what he is. He's not like he's not special, man. I mean, he's not doing anything impressive these days.
No, he really isn't. Like, I don't know where this is going with FA. Hey, give me FA versus Dubois. Why not?
Yeah, right.
Hey, Omar Sinclair wants to know which fighter had more balls.
Not FA. He's getting cracked in shit, bro.
Daniel Dubois versus Efe Jackpot. Forget an hospital fight. That's an infertility fight.
Hurricane Hank says you would have thought Efe is a fluffer with all them nut shots.
No, the name of the fight is gonna be the vasectomy. That would be that would be the name of the fight. Much as y'all motherfuckers try to go to the ball,
Fuck,
vasectomy, bro.
I swear, watching this bout, I had to get an ice pack, man.
Shit is
Hey,
crazy,
Sophia,
bro.
you see, and you come to this channel for us degenerates to hear this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that was. I ain't gonna front. That was fun, but I wish he would have hit him harder in the balls and made it more obvious.
How much more obvious could he have made it? He literally shrugged before he did it.
Not because he tried to sneak him. You saw that he tried to sneak him, like he leaned on him and then bah. But it was like the ref was standing right there, so he saw him do it. Like, I wish it was. I wish he would have just did one of these, like, ha.
Hey, that Frankie Sanchez wins aging like fine wine, though.
Shit, man, but that was a good fight, though.
People complaining about bets on the sports. After this kind of fight, you have to be on some kind of hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah, bro, motherfucker punching the testosterone out your body, bro.
You don't need some recovery power after all that shit, man. So you need something to help you.
Next gig we're gonna see Efe is at the opera.
Oh, word! You gonna be a castrato, bro?
Well, fuck.
That's why there's no interviews after the fight because everybody's too in soprano mode.
Hopefully, FA got some kids already before this fucking bout.
Put his sperm in cryo chamber or some shit, bro.
Demolition. So before you go into a fighter, all right, we need you to ejaculate this cup so that for future generations.
Hey, Jules,
I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch.
Hey, Jules, that Kazakhstan fighter was good after all, wasn't he?
Huh?
So that Kazakh was pretty good then, wasn't he?
I'm saying I was entertained, but to me, to be honest, I think he kept doing that as a response to FA going low, but the ref wasn't saying nothing when FA did it. He was going low at the end of the second round, in the top of the third. FA was going low, man.
Yeah.
FA started it. The Kazakh guy finished it. Although I gotta imagine Bob saw that. It was like, man, I'm so glad this fight fell through with Jared Anderson.
For real.
Yo, I'm curious. Like this FA Ajagba and like the Charlo brothers, are a lot of is this whole Cisco hairdo thing coming back or some shit, or like what's going on?
I never understood how a guy could sit there and put peroxide in his hair, bro. That escapes me, bro. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you think that shit
but that
looks
Cisco
cool?
thing was like late 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. But even then, it was like, bro, like, why are you putting shit in your hair, bro? Like, that's some girl. That's always gonna look. I don't know. To me, that's always gonna look like some girl shit. To be real with you, put all that product and all
Dennis
that
Rodman used to do it, and he. Oh wait, he wears.
He used to stuff cocks in his ass, bro. Like the fuck. It's the last motherfucker to bring. It's the last motherfucker to like, yeah, of course he did it.
He was
Did he
cool
wear
and
a wedding
masculine.
dress or some shit?
Yeah, just this last weekend. So I said he wears women's clothing.
Bro.
Let me see that thong.
Yo, this dude really look like Randy Orton, bro. He probably gonna RKO Jared. RKO out of nowhere.
You're talking about Rudenko?
Rudenko look like fucking Randy Orton, bro.
If they have
Oh
a
my God,
rematch,
he's got the shoulder tattoo.
I'm telling you, he looks just like him.
If they have if they have a rematch, they're gonna have to bring extra end swells for their nuts next time, man.
Bro, I say that they let them hit each other low in the rematch. Fuck it, just do what y'all do, bro. Fuck it, we ain't even gonna stop you.
Andrew Gallardo will be the ref.
Boxers don't wear cups either, do they?
No, they wear that joint. They wear that I forgot what the fuck the name of that shit is, man. I'm getting old.
Jockstrap?
No, the fucking what the fuck is the name of that shit they wear, man? I'm getting it has a name.
Country, they don't wear cups? Really?
No, they wear another shit that.
I don't know if they do or not. I would think they have that. They would have to have some.
Not
sort
because
of
of that because of that shit they wear. I don't think they wear cups because of that shit. It's a whole shit that goes over their pelvic area, bro.
It's like the sumo diaper.
Basically.
The sumo diaper.
The
sumo diaper, bro. Who came up with
like
that?
It's like
Hey,
the
short
protector
version
here
is they still wear cups, just more advanced technology. All right, let's just leave it at that.
Hey, Jules, you guys. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Watching all this big baby shit, I could see him retiring, bro, after he takes his first L.
Of course, bro. You see the signs, bro. You see the signs.
He already said so.
Had the
He
whole
said he was
conversation
going
with
to
Roy
retire at
live.
27.
You know what I'm saying? Talking
His
about,
heart ain't into it, man. It's too
harshness.
bad,
Come on,
man, because like we had hopes for a fucking American heavyweight and blah blah blah, and fuck, man, it's pussy clot shit.
Yeah, like they killing the heavyweight division, bro. They killing that shit because if we one fight away from undisputed, the feeling we should have an assurance as consumers that, all right, that's next. And reality is we don't have that. We don't know that they're gonna fight. That's why boxing is kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah, the future for fucking the heavyweight division after fucking Wilder and all these other fuckers like, leave the fucking platform, AJ whatnot. Yeah, it looks pretty shit.
It's bleak, bro, because the shit is like, I mean, on one end, it's kind of good because there's a lot of guys that you can mix and match the names. But it's like, yo, y'all can't be out here acting like, oh, I'm too good for this and I'm too good for that. For you to make it, yeah, you gotta have fights, bro. Like for real, like you gotta fight and fight good people, bro.
So
I still want Shields. I still want Shields versus Thurman, bro. I need that fight.
Hey, Sophia asked the question. Sophia asked the question: does Clarissa wear a cup?
Oh shit, possibly, yeah.
With her mentality, she probably thinks she needs one.
I want to know where Kriegel keeps pulling all these sob stories out of his ass for guys. Like, does he have any other purpose?
I don't know.
Storyline is fucking. They gotta say some shit.
Give me some
I hate that shit. Like stop dragging people's personal tragedies up just to justify your paycheck, Kriegel, you piece of shit.
What they doing? You know what? They doing a life story shit. They doing a life story.
Yeah, they're doing a life story. Talking about
now you want me to feel sorry for Jared Anderson because his brother fucked up and is in prison. Blah 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 blah.
Who's critiquing the paper
for funny shit? I didn't know that that clown Max Kellerman attempted to be a rapper.
Oh, it's awful.
Shit, that's common knowledge. Yeah, dude tried to be.
Oh, it's you. Okay, Jay.
That was way back in the day.
is he's like beyond trash, bro. Oh, talking about white rappers, any of you guys listen to that Easy Mill fucking Eminem track, the realist?
Nah, I stopped listening to music, bro.
No, negative.
It's a good fucking track though, man. I mean, just for shits and giggles, like listen to it, man.
Okay.
The way shit is now, bro, I'm good, bro. I don't want to listen to that garbage.
No, it's just on the basis of because the game and fucking Melly Mel from back in the day, they dissed fucking M like 6 months ago or some shit like that.
Oh, word?
So it's basically yeah, it's a diss track. So the game said Eminem ain't no good because they don't play none of his tracks in the club. Lord Jamar said M is a guest in the house of hip hop, basically, which M did not refute in the track in the realist, and he did not refute it. But if you listen to the lyrics, man,
I've been waiting for M to put Lord. Like, listen, bro, you gonna be garbage whether I'm here or not. Stop trying to make it about me being white because you garbage. Take me out of it. Wait. Take me out of it. People still don't buy your shit. Nobody buys your shit, Lord Jamar. Shut the fuck up. Like, I gotta. What Lord Jamar wants is for M to bow down to him. Like, bro, why would I bow down to you when I sell more than you? Ain't that the name of the game? Fuck out my face.
Jules, just listen to the track. It's a good fucking track. And this young cat that M signed, Easy Mill, he's from originally like the Philippines or some shit like that. This young cat can spit, man. He can spit. So
it ain't even that. I'm tired of motherfuckers acting like they own some shit. You don't own music, bro. If people played the game that you playing, music would not turn into nothing. Music is borrowed. Everybody borrows from everybody. You just try to act like you special. And for me, it annoys me that Lord Jamar is doing that because, bro, you trash. Nobody play you anywhere. Who the fuck be like, yeah, play that Lord Jamar?
Yo,
nobody. You just one of them dudes that was around when it started. That's it.
Hey! Never
Bro,
heard of him.
Listen, I lived most of my life in New York City and Harlem, New York. I don't remember nobody never say, yeah, play that Lord Jamar, B. I need to hear that.
Oh, hey, on some real shit. Never heard of him. I'm not playing. Never heard of him.
And
you ever hear a joint say play Lord Jamar, one of the joints?
I'm telling you that it's like, yo, what aggravates me about that is you trying to pick on that kid because he a white kid. Let's call it spade a spade because you don't make no bones about it. You trying to, oh, you don't belong. Bro, who the fuck are you, bro? Hip hop don't love you. Like, hip hop don't love you, bro, because nobody plays your shit. All I did when I was young was go to rec center parties where they play popular shit. They don't play you, bro. So if that's the litmus test, you trash. Seriously. What's a classic? Can anybody name me a classic Lord Jamar track?
I could. Jules, I couldn't take Lord Jamar out of the lineup.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, shut the fuck up,
Lord Jamar. Who the fuck is that?
I'm trying to tell, like, he feels that he feels that he could use racial tension to ostracize this kid, and that's why I don't like that, because you misappropriating real shit for your personal little bullshit that you are nobody, bro. Motherfuckers don't sit around talking about you. You probably got all type of mixtapes nobody never heard of.
Yeah. Yo, can I just let's move on from Lord Jamar, man. Look, I think Jared Anderson, I'm starting to believe that Jared Anderson, he has Arrested Development, because like every fight he's involved in, he's about to fight. It's always a Halloween costume, bro.
Well,
nah,
yeah,
I mean, I like that. No, I like the effort that he puts into his fight kits. To be honest, it shows personality. I like the effort that he puts
a little
into
bit
his
of
fight
Next one is
innovativeness.
going to be a nurse, and then it's going to be a fireman. After that, a fireman.
No, I actually appreciate the effort that goes. I like that shit, to be real. Which just shows personality.
Showmanship never hurt.
But that shit, yo, and he been doing that shit for years, bro. Like, I could think back. I think the first time I seen him go at him was like 5-6 years ago, wasn't it? But he been doing that a long time.
Yeah, and in the ring, he dressed up as Floyd Mayweather with the shoulder roll.
What?
I say in the ring, he dresses up as Mayweather with the shoulder roll.
But yeah, yo, I'm gonna tell you what, bro.
Calling that a tactician costume, my friend.
That dude is garbage.
Yeah, on that.
I had this because that shit irritate me. Like, bro, you just mad that dude is selling. If he wasn't selling, you wouldn't say nothing. What really bothers you about him is that he's popular. If he wasn't selling nothing, would you be talking about him? No.
What? Oh, Lord Jamar?
Yeah, like if M was a nobody that was still doing mixtapes, y'all wouldn't go at him. But because he's doing well, y'all go at him.
I'll be honest, like when fucking M first came out, I was just like, oh, another white boy fucking rap shit. Whatever.
Same
this
reaction
is, that, and the
I
other.
had. Same reaction I had.
But then later on, I started listening to his tunes. The thing is, I still am not like an M fan. It's his voice that kind of gets to me. I wish he had like a kind of a Rakim / kind of fucking.
Look, I listen
like
to
an
the
old
Eminem
school
show.
kind of.
Do you guys know what Eminem stands for?
Marshall Mathers.
No, every mother is nice except mine.
Oh, look, this is the point. I'm not even the biggest M fan anymore, right? It's not that. It's that artistry belongs to everybody. You see what I mean? Just from an artist perspective, like yeah, music don't belong to you. What you think? Somebody got to come check in with you to cut a record? That the ego on some of you loser like, bro, you a loser, bro. Like that's some loser shit. If that white kid can rap, if he can't rap, whatever, it's not up to you to decide if he belong or he don't belong. Who the fuck are you? And I hate motherfuckers that do that. Like, look, the only reason you going at him is because his rap career was more successful than yours.
No, lyrically, the fucker's a genius. Like, I don't dig his voice, but I think lyrically, like, the way that he slaps fucking rhymes together and shit, it's
I think he's
beyond
good at
intelligent.
I think he's good at what he does. How Pac was good at what he did, and what I mean by that is, Pac sound like Pac, M sound like M. You can't really go to someone else for a Pac record unless they trying to sound like Pac. He was that unique. Same with Big, same with a lot of guys, yada, yada, yada. But the shit is that hate always comes from resentment. Because if people weren't buying his record or whatever, and he wouldn't have done as good as he did, your loser ass wouldn't be talking about him. So your real problem is not that he's this and he's that. It's that you're a loser. You feel entitled. You feel entitled. That's what
Jules,
that shit is.
It was kind of nuts. Even though like Pac had a great fucking musical career, I thought he could have been even a really good fucking actor. Like a really
he could
good
have been an actor.
well.
That's obvious. Gridlock.
No, like a good actor, like a really good actor.
Yeah. Like I think if Pac wouldn't have died, he would have transitioned to film, like more successfully, or at least been one of the more successful ones, like Ice Cube and all that. Because he had that dramatic capacity. He had that he could. We seen it in Juice. We seen it in Gridlock. We seen it. What's the other one, man? Yeah,
Bullet.
Poetic, like we seen it, like he had that capacity. He was Juilliard trained. So I think if he hadn't died, and the music thing, I feel like musically, both him and Big would have fizzled out, but Pac would have got into movies because that's what he was doing towards then. He was starting.
He was a good actor,
movies.
man. He's a really good actor. He's a really good actor, bro.
Yeah, like shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. But you know, it is what it is. Like I kind of gave up on hip hop when I realized that. I'm like, man, all that shit talk about is killing people.
Yeah.
As I got older, and I'm like, how the fuck we sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves and all of that? That shit be happening, when people we know get shot, and then we go play this shit. That don't make sense to me. That's a pet peeve that I've always had. That as soon as some shit stop making sense to me, I can't do it. That's why I can't walk backwards. I can't. Like people ask me, yo, you want to move back? No, I can't go backwards. I gotta go forward. And that shit, it started to get to me. I'm like, yo, y'all motherfuckers sitting here crying that so and so got shot and so and so got shot and this and that. But this the shit y'all listen to though. I can't listen to this shit no more. It don't make sense. The shit is not cute. The whole song is you literally lighting up the whole, like that shit don't make sense, fam. After a while, and then to act like it's something other than that, that shit is like Motherfuckers will really act like that's a Van Gogh or that's a Picasso. Nah, that's a motherfucker in the booth talking about killing people in his own hood. That's what that shit is.
Jules,
So if you want,
it's a point of patterning and redundancy, right? Like all music goes through fucking ebbs and flows, right? So like if something's hot at a certain point in time, right, then all these other like bandwagoners, they'll kind of like see a point of popularity and say, okay, I'm gonna have to spit this shit to be kind of following within a flow, right? But there are very few that kind of mark their own path and their own fucking role in regards to like creating music that actually is like leaderish, not following a fucking bandwagon shit.
the shit is simple, man. All right. You talk about your life experiences, and that's all well and good. But I'm like, yo, when I really think back on the shit that I used to listen to as a child, it does put you in a mode. That's not an exaggeration. That's like it does put you in a mode. It does put you in a mood. It does affect your perception of shit. If you a youngin and you idolizing motherfuckers that's talking about blowing each other brains out, that's your point of reference for the world. What the fuck you breeding? And I can't at this age really act like I can't like, yo, a lot of shit ain't a Picasso. A lot of shit like, yeah, y'all want that shit to sound like it's art, but really it's just a motherfucker going in there talking about how many people he gonna kill, how many drugs he gonna sell. So that when we hit the block, we start talking about, oh yeah, the CIA did this and they put crack in. Bullshit, bro. Take some accountability, bro. Shit is fucked up because we make it fucked up. We made it fucked up. Like that's reality. I ain't even gonna say no shit, but I'm like, yeah, we make it fucked up. Like we can't run around here blaming everybody for shit, bro. We make shit fucked up. If you 16, 15 and you listen to music that ain't about nothing but using drugs or selling drugs and hurting people, well, what kind of fucking mentality is that gonna breed? I don't take that shit seriously anymore. When I realized that a lot of the artists that's out there, they not even who they say they are. Your studio time is financed by drug money that's being laundered. And you ain't even really an artist, you a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Now some guys was artists, like yeah, the Locks was artists, but it was other cats like, yo, you a tourist in the hood, be like Ja Rule was a tourist in the hood. You know what I mean? Like, that's a prime example. Mobb Deep, Brody, you got sickle cell. Who you gonna hurt? You know what I mean? Like a lot of that shit was just a stage act. When I look back on it, that 90s to 2000 era of hip hop, a lot of that shit was really just gimmicks, you know, to sell records and to say what was popular at the time.
Hey, you know who was the realest? Jules. All right, I already know you're gonna agree. We never talked about this, but I already know you're gonna agree. They're realist, never went commercial, still fly, still keeping real. Motherfucking Cormega, bro.
Cormega,
bro. What you laughing for? What's so funny?
Oh shit! I just Nas's shit started playing in my head. Back to core, got him a deal, but his rhymes was whack. Jeff Chan mad, he signed the contract. Now he got jealous and mad at my shine. Making silly tapes, I'm always on his mind. Nonsense, not to be obnoxious, kid. Mega, for the record, you can suck my dick. That's the first shit that came to mind when you said that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a cool rhyme. That was a cool flip. I give Nas the credit. I'm a Nas fan, but bro, Mega kept it real, bro. Mega's still flying.
No, I ain't bad. Look, I ain't bad. That's just look. I'm gonna just say that, like, I realized that a lot of the negative stuff that I grew up with, I would not want my kids listening to shit like that. Now that I'm a grown up, and I'm like, yo, I really gotta wonder what. What effect did this have on me? If I was listening to something else, I probably would have grew up on the straight and narrow instead of being a little fuck up and a little badass a little bit when I was young. And I'm like, I just can't look at that shit in the same lens I did anymore. Like, yo, dog, for real, this shit will put a child's mind in a mode to be a fuck up. That's how I look at it now. Like, I can't listen to that shit.
On a more positive front with music, like I would shit on like today's music like 24/7 because the shit that they play on the radio and crap is like beyond garbage.
But it's even worse.
That fucker, but that fucker, what's his name? Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. They came out with that Silk Sonic shit that was produced by Bootsy Collins, And I already know the Bootsy Collins, when certain guys from back in the like George Brown era day and that type of shit, we were going back. That fucking album was fire, man. Like fire. Like really fucking good. All the tracks on that album were really good. I don't like Bruno Mars is like, yeah, top 40 shit, right? But the whole fucking album was like really feel good music, really fucking good, top notch fucking soul, man. Like R&B fucking soul.
I want to know, how come Jared Anderson dressed as someone who would have beaten the shit out of his brother?
Bruh, how you gonna say that?
I'm just saying, he's dressed as Batman. His brother was caught
his
for robbery.
Batman
Someone
costume
killed.
looked like he came out the dollar store, man. I mean, it was pretty bad.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, I can kind of see that because, like, you know, you'd be like that brother would be like, ha ha, now you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah, I just can't look at that shit the same, man. I used to have a lot of arguments with my peoples about that shit. That like literally like deep conversations about that shit. That's why I get passionate about that shit. That I'm like, I can't sit here complaining about a lot of shit that goes on, and then turn around and listen to this shit.
All right. Rudenko's going at him.
Rudenko been around the block, bro. Been around
And now
the block.
I want Jared to lose for wearing those fucking tights under his trunk, Jules.
He wearing them Spanx.
What?
Motherfuckers starting to wear Spanx under their trunks, B.
Just get the long, tidy whiteies. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, let him live his life, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're running fashion bias in boxing. This is fucking hilarious.
That kind of
That motherfucker look like Rod Stewart. That motherfucker in the audience looked just like Rod Stewart when he was young. He ain't look like.
If you think I'm sexy,
some guys have all the love.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit! His referee's making it clear. You making sure to tell him. I'm way behind y'all, by the way. The fight ain't even start yet for me.
Shit, I'm at 130.
I'm at 109 in the first round.
I'm at
fucking Jared has a tattoo on his chest that says "rap a lot."
He do?
Yeah, rap a lot. Right on his fucking left chest. It says "rap a lot."
Yeah, I'm at like
right, because of Jay Prince. Right, because of Jay Prince. People assume that Usyk. Oh wait, I read that one already. The Gooch says Rudenko.
Jared's still backing up with his head straight.
Rudenko looks like he just got out of the gulag. Yo, Rudenko is not playing. He is not playing.
Ivo's not on live, is he?
Nah, yo, I heard some shit happen with Avo. I heard he got into some shit with Lady Chan or some shit like that, and he deleted his Twitter.
What?
Country told me about it. Yeah, Country told me about it. Yeah, on some real shit. Country told me about it.
Hold on.
No, I was just gonna ask Ivo about like these Ukrainians and their certain tattoos. Like Loma has that weird one of his grandma, I think, on him, and Rudenko has these weird things of his kids, I guess, on his chest.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jules. I don't think I'll get ever tatted, even though like it's all hipster shit right now. But
that shit is hipster shit, bro. I ain't even with that shit. Like, fuck that. But yeah, Country. What happened with Avo and Chan, bro?
I don't know, man. All I know is they had some kind of disagreement about a boxing subject, and I think Ivo just kind of had enough of everything and just said he was done. And next thing I know, his account's gone. So I have no
this shit
idea.
is weird. Like first Mark, now Ivo.
Well, you know, the shit does get toxic, you know? It's not like it doesn't. It actually goes to... You start to wonder why you're, subscribed to certain shit or whatever. Because it does get a little bit personal and a little bit toxic, I guess. Specifically, Seems a lot though to delete his whole account, but
I'm not exactly fondest of Twitter, man.
Yeah, I mean, exactly like Twitter's. If you really look at what people do on Twitter, it's mostly toxic shit.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't like it very much. I mean, I'm only on there because I interact with a lot of you guys and stuff. But other than that, I don't really. I'm not on there very much because I just don't like.
I don't blame Ivo because he's got a dissertation or whatever. Like, so he's got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Right.
He got shit to do anyway. So fuck
yeah.
it.
I mean, I hate to see him go, but at the same time, I mean, I understand.
Yeah,
on that basis, sorry guys. On not sorry, just I don't want to switch the subject, but like, Jules, you said that Trump's fucking mugshot was fake.
That's what I seen it. Yeah.
It was real.
Okay, it was real, man. So, do you boys think he's gonna actually go to the clink?
That would be I'll tell you what, bro. To be honest with you, that would be surprising because he still is a former U.S. president. Would they really?
Yeah, he's got immunity to a lot of stuff, man.
I don't know. Like, I don't know where they're gonna go with that.
The charges are a bunch of bullshit. Charges are a bunch of bullshit to try and humiliate him. It wasn't even to intimidate him to stop running. It was just to humiliate him. That backfired.
Do you think if he ran again, he would win it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends if
he's gonna win the nomination for Republican. He's so far ahead than everybody else.
If Biden wins the nomination, then yes, I think he'd win. Just because between Ukraine and now the Maui shit, Biden has fucked up royal.
Yeah,
and it's not looked good doing
I can't lie. Biden's presidency. I don't like talking politics, by the way, but I'm just saying that in a very general sense, his presidency seems to have been a disaster.
Look, you didn't hear from me. You didn't hear from me, and the views, I expressed are not the views of Ring IQ, but they're planning another one.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, yeah, without don't say too much, because I don't want to get flagged or nothing. But I did hear that, and nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah.
But just in a general sense, that is the American populace collectively happy with where the country is right now? And it seems like they're not.
No,
it seems like they're not. So and that's a generalized statement.
If they try some shit, it might go down for real.
There's a lot
fucked up. That's fucked up though, man. Like I mean I'm not from the U.S. I don't live there, but I'm keenly interested in regards to what happens with a lot that goes down there. But it's for me from a like a third party standpoint, I was just like, fuck, I don't know how you guys can live through some of that shit that's transpiring because it's like it's beyond toxic. It's this.
Where are you at, bro?
I'm in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say that it depends on where you are, but obviously, look at what's going on in the major cities, just in a general sense. New York is starting to look like it did in the 80s and the early 90s when I was a kid. Like, it's literally going backwards. Like, crime is up.
Yeah. Look at San Francisco.
Yeah, like shit is not in a good place. And most people are gonna associate those things with this particular presidency because that's what was going on. That's
LA too, Chicago, LA, all these major cities are all getting fucked up.
For real. So I got Shakur, bro. I got Shakur. If they do not fight it,
have a governor who's in the same party as the president.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's up, Chris?
Thank you, Chris?
Thank you, country, for the link. But hey, in reference to what you were talking about, in terms of the presidency, a lot of people voted for Joe Biden just because they didn't like Donald Trump. And now that they see that they voted for a person out of emotions, these people will have to take a hard look at themselves in the mirror to say that, hey, we voted for our demise and we don't have the balls or the fortitude to say, hey, we were wrong. Because there's a lot of ego-based people. And you got to understand, just because you have a degree, I don't care if you have a PhD, master's, or bachelor's, you can still be led by your emotions. And a lot of people made very silly and very daft decisions in regards to, the election, and everyone could say, "Oh, Trump did it was a complete fiasco in terms of what Trump did regarding COVID." And I'm not going to disagree because the truth is the truth. Yeah, he messed up in that regard. But if you look at everything else, our economy was better. A lot of people were getting money. There was a lot of businesses opening up under Trump, and
But the
now the
economy
same
was on the
people,
up. The economy
yeah,
was
the
on the
same
uptick.
people, the,
Chris, the
the
economy
But let
was
same.
me
on the
t- let me let
uptick.
me put it to
Was
you
on the
another
uptick
way.
from the Obama
Y'all
administration.
sound real
The eco-
young. Y'all sound real young saying that shit because if you still have any faith in the political process, that implies that you actually believe that we the people have the power in this country. And I'm here to tell you, no, we don't. The
We
fuck?
have the
You
po-
believe
we
that
have.
shit they showing you, Chris? You believe that shit?
Let me
That
tell
is
you
down to
something.
these two groups, and they're really
No, no,
willing to
no. Of
share
course, of
power
course,
with.
of course, of
In
course.
other words, what I'm telling you is I'll say the last 12 years of politics have convinced me this shit don't matter. That shit is all a front. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
America is a product. The people that lobby for these with the exception of Trump, I understand that he has his own money, yada yada yada. I don't want to get into it. But the thing is that the political process in and of itself, and all these politicians, all of them, they have somebody else's special interests in mind because their seats are bought. They're bought and paid
We
for.
know we know that. We
So
do
it's like
truly do we truly know that, but hear me out. This is what you said. America's a product, right? And look what you're doing. You're selling your product. A lot of people need to start understanding that, hey, if you don't come to this country or you don't have an entrepreneurial spirit, you're going to be in a bind because a lot of these people fail to realize is this: the jobs that you want are still occupied by older individuals that don't have the economic security to live their last days under some sort of semblance of normalcy like they usually had when they had a job. Like back in the day, you can retire, you get your pension, you get your social security, and that wasn't being tampered with. Now, as you can see, after the 2008 and 2009 fiasco, as you see with these jobs, you don't even have a pension, you don't have a 401k, and if you don't have those things outside of your job and you're not a skilled investor or you just don't have savviness in terms of money, you're gonna be out there, you're gonna be working to the bone till you die, literally.
Pretty much.
So
Well,
at the
it's more than that,
so
Chris. It's more than that because because of inflation, the value of the dollar is going down. So
yeah,
even if
of
you are that
course.
savvy investor, even if you are all that, like $1 million these days is like nothing
it's
now.
not a lot of money. The
I mean,
Gooch
you
says
live
the
what?
Wait, let me read the super chats. The oligarchs decide who we vote for. They own both parties.
Right,
The
Of course.
right.
American dream is dead. Very hard to get a house. Shout out
Of
to you,
course.
Jack.
BlackRock owns it.
The Gooch says we don't live in a democracy. I'm not
I
gonna get
agree.
into listen. I'm not gonna get into politics and what you see on the surface because my common sense tells me that is not what they say it is. And the country doesn't run the way they tell you it does. That's not me being a conspiracy theorist. That is just based on real life experience and common sense. Right?
Look,
That's all.
it doesn't.
That's based off having two fucking working eyes, bro. You have two
This whole
working
shit.
fucking
So
eyes
when
to
I
see it.
compare, so my point, comparing this presidency to that presidency to the one before it and the one before it, I don't even do that anymore. Like I'm like, bro, this whole system is a sham. The whole thing
Of
is fucked up.
course.
Whole thing is fucked up. I'm not
I
even gonna
mean,
do this. Well, things were
you
better when there were
yeah.
different things.
Listen,
It was just different things to complain about when this guy was there. Now it's different things to complain about when this guy is there. But
right.
the real question is, over time, have things gotten progressively better or worse? And I can say, no, they've gotten worse.
But think about it like this: with people with less technology and less education, how the hell did they have a better lifestyle than we do? And we college educated, and some of us can do a lot more things than they did. You see, that's how bad it is. So at the end of the day, we do have to have a
Well,
vested interest in caring about this because I
that
understand all
now,
of
and
us.
I'm gonna
Hear me
listen
out. Hear
to
me
me,
out. Hear
bro.
me out.
Hold
Hear me
on,
out.
hold
Hear
on.
me
You
out.
talking? Listen to me, fam. College educated don't mean shit. And I didn't realize that till I got older. because there was an era when you didn't have to go to college to make a living and support a family, right?
That's a fact.
They sell most young people this dream that you got to do A, B, C, and D, so that when you do those things, you're not even happy with none of that shit. You're not even happy with none of that shit. Like, bro, you don't have to go to college, right? You literally decide what you want to do with the rest of your life, yada yada yada. But that's not a requisite that you go to college. It's not. There's a lot of people that went to college and are working in jobs right now for things they didn't study just to survive. A lot of what they tell us is bullshit.
Yeah, I'm actually one of them. So I went to school for architecture. I'm not in the field.
I'm trying to tell you, a
Rudenko
lot
is
of what.
tough.
Yeah, that dude is. I see how he survived with Povekin and all of them. I'm just saying that I don't compare one set of politics to another set of politics anymore, because now what I see is this whole fucking system is a sham. Whole thing in its entirety.
Yeah, like I don't want to sound black-pilled or anything, but there's only one way to change, and it's going to be bad when it does.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But basically, breaking it down is this. I understand this is just all a game, but we're the one who's dealing with the consequences of this fucked up game. So we got to find something to do. You feel me? To try to thwart this shit. You feel me?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the
Genuinely, I
point.
don't know.
Depending on what your worldview is, mine is bleak. I don't know what yours is. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know who you pray to. But mine is bleak. It's always been bleak. I believe things are going to get worse, a lot worse. I've always believed, yeah, a lot of people are going to die. It's just a question of when. It's not going to get better. You've heard me say it a million times. I firmly believe, yeah, the West will fall. It may not be in my lifetime, or maybe it will be. But I already see all the makings of stuff I already believed. That yeah, there's going to be a shift in the axis of power. There's going to be a shift. I've always believed that. Like yeah. So it
But
is what it is.
my thing is with you, Jules. I'm going to get off of this topic. What do you do? You're a 40-year-old man. You have kids. You have a family. When the axis of power does change, and they say you're a able-bodied man, uh, when that happens, what do you do?
You die.
Huh?
You die. I'm saying like you want a solution to a problem. It sounds like you want a solution to a problem that is much bigger than you're able to deal with. It's when it's not all on you. At the end of the day, empires rise, empires fall, people die, people live, yada yada yada. There's not a lot you can do in this situation because you can't escape it. And depending on what your beliefs are, which I don't know what they are, I know what mine's are. And it's like, yeah, people with my beliefs have been waiting for this. It's like, yeah, this is going to happen. The world is going to get smaller because connectivity is going to connect all of us. All these different things that are going on. This is what at least I've been expecting. The way that things are now, that yeah, people are degenerates and people are fucking heartless and
Yeah,
narcissistic and they're
pretty
cold and
much.
they don't care about anyone. And all they preach about is individuality instead of taking care of the collective. Like I said, I don't know what your beliefs are, but based on my beliefs, yeah, this is what I thought would happen.
Look, you live long enough, right, to know
They
that people
stopped it.
get
It's
into
over.
full fuck it. I mean, it's another fucking puff. Stay puff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rudenko
I just
got
wanted to. I just
more
wanted to say
introduction.
real quick.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Virtuoso.
I just want to say real quick. People get into politics like not to help people out. You're right about that. They get into it because there's no money in helping people out. It's a cash grab to fucking screw people over.
Yeah. Don't you see that everything that is a business, any business that
Yeah,
is a business is a grift. I get
right.
this for X and then resell it for Y. Marked up, obviously. Everything is a grift. So the idea that I'm going to sit here and look at politics as anything other than another grift perpetrated on a large group of people, it's like, bruh, his politics
Yeah.
are his politics. It's all the same shitty system.
Because every time you hear this, you just have to roll your eyes till it
Yeah.
fucking falls off your fucking socket. oh, this is the most important election of our lifetime. Vote for me, and we'll defeat fascism and this and that. You just have to give me fucking $27, even though I get paid by Super PAC and all this shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
Yo,
yeah,
AOC
like,
says as great as she is, man, she's a fucking CIA plan. Yo, she
Look,
ran
all
a
you need
fucking
to know,
Medicare for all. She ran a
all you
Medicare
need
for all
to,
only
all
to
you need to
advertise.
know.
Hold on. Only for her to advertise on fucking sunscreen. Oh, everybody wants sunscreen. With this bitch who's probably an MLM whore, advertising fucking this shit like a fucking Avon lady. Come on, don't play with me.
yeah, like you gotta start. Like, I think it's because, at least for me, right, Chris, I don't have the patience for those conversations anymore, or at least that concept, because I've done it already. And the older I get, the more I see. Oh wow, this has been a scam the whole time. If you when you get old enough and you take a step back and you look at how things really work and how they are, and your real life experiences, whatever they are, they start to kick in. They're like, yo, what we say here talking about politics for this shit don't get better. Did shit get better?
Like, all you need to know is that this country was originally set up where the politicians had a job, and getting elected is supposed to take them away from their job, which meant they wanted to get away from politics and go back to their job. Politics is the job now.
Yeah, like it's like that's like I'll say this openly. I'm not even into voting, and I used to vote regularly. I'm like, bro, this whole shit is a scam. The whole fucking thing is a scam. Like, it's hard to explain, but the whole thing is a scam, bro. Like, shit is a joke. I can't take that shit seriously. Like, yeah, you want to be involved and you want to do your part and all of that, but you can be involved by being an upstanding citizen and raising productive children and being a part of society and all this stuff. It's just very hard for me to take politics seriously anymore. Like, I just don't. I'm like, it's the same shit that is not going to have any palpable effect.
The only reason to take it seriously is that it can still fuck up your life.
No, I know. Like, it's like some of the policies, without getting into what they are specifically, because I don't want to get flagged, right? But it's just that it starts to feel like, yo, it's always something, isn't it? It's always something, always some new bullshit or some new fucking problem that you created. It's like I don't have time for that shit anymore. I would say if you want a solution, Chris, to what's coming to the West, move to the East.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I feel
think
you,
I might
but at
move to
the end of the
Argentina.
day,
They're joining
at the
BRICS.
end of the day, let's look at it. Everyone who's tried to move when things get crazy and things get bad, it doesn't end up well for them.
That ended up well for Einstein. He defected from Germany.
What I'm trying to basically get at, unless you're someone who does spectacular things and has, there's a level of interest in your existence to further their cause. If we're talking about the regular run-of-the-mill individual, it doesn't end well for them. You feel me?
Yeah, but I mean,
Because think about it.
if that's something that concerns you, if the question you're asking, the question you asked is okay, then what do you do in the situation you're describing? Move or die. That's a simpler answer as I could give you. If you have an idea of what's coming, or you say that you feel that what's coming is bad, right? It's going to be bad over here, or it could get worse, right? Just this is your idea of what's coming. All right, then move or die. Simple. Get your money up. I don't know, go move to Singapore. Go to Japan. You know what I mean? Move away from America. People do it. My parent, like, I'm a first generation American. Yeah, I was born here, but my grandmother came to this country when she was 18. If she could do that, then you can do it. Because she didn't speak a lick of English.
Yeah, easily.
So you can do. So if you're wondering, how do you, if there were a dramatic shift in the axis of power and the way things work based on political tensions and national tensions and just things like that, you move, because that's what people do. They move.
Well, let's play Jazz trying to bag these 2 joints.
I ain't mad at that. How the fuck we end up on politics, bro?
That's my fault. That's my fault, Jules.
Something about the Trump mugshot.
Yeah, I don't even get into it anymore.
Yo,
Like
let me tell you something. Jared Anderson didn't learn his lessons. He still pulled straight back, bro. And I like the
how
kid,
much is
but
he gonna learn fighting a fucking 6-foot heavyweight, bro? You know.
But I look at it like this: if he doesn't learn now, he's gonna be an accident waiting to happen. Because if his mentality was to, I want to have a legacy in the sport, I could, forgive that. But no, he looks like he's an accident waiting to happen, bro.
Yeah, he
Fuck,
doesn't
that
have the
ring chick
passion.
looks like my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to have confidence in a guy who says something like that, because isn't boxing all about legacy, more or less? It's not a 9-to-5 job where you just punch in a clock and go through the motions, man.
No,
I
but
don't want to be there.
what you said earlier, Jules, it kind of resonated with me. Like, if he's coming from a place that's like, as you're saying, like other boxers that are young and that are hungry because they're coming from poverty, or some like kind of like, let's use Terrence Crawford as an example, right? He came from the fucking like the lowest of low, right? And he had to look where he is now. But that's out of like hard work,
Yeah, and motivation. This is motivation.
perseverance, motivation, just that hunger. Like, I gotta get out of the fucking hood. I gotta fucking make something for my family. I gotta be, whatever. And it's demoralizing, because there are probably some other younger fighters that are coming from a poverty-stricken kind of situation or some whatnot, right? And they have a chance now, and legitimately, like, boxing is that fucking path to kind of reaching that point of exit or financial fucking freedom, right? But he's taking that kind of for granted, but saying outright,
Well, I'm
well,
not,
not for
no, like I
granted, but
said in the
saying like,
video I did, like I don't begrudge his honesty. I'm just saying that we have to curb our enthusiasm of what we thought he was going to be, because we kind of thought he would be the flag bearer for the new era of American heavyweights. And now, no, we have to curb our enthusiasm. But I'm not mad if he says, look, that's his that's his take on this, that he's not really trying to be here for the long haul. It's just that, okay, well, I guess you not going to be what we thought you was going to be, because we thought, or at least I thought, oh yeah, he's going to be the next one, he's going to be the next guy. Apparently not, because he not in it for the long haul. But I don't begrudge him his honesty, I don't begrudge him that, like, hey, Keith Thurman wanted us all to believe that he was a legacy fighter, and he was not. Gennady wanted us to believe he was all about the belts and the warrior shit, and he was not. Like nah. So I don't begrudge him his honesty. It's a little bit disappointing though, but I don't begrudge him his honesty.
stating it outright, I don't think was an intelligent kind of move. It was just like,
yeah. I mean, I agree with that. That like now people are just, if you do that, you're essentially putting a cap on how far you can go. That no, I'm not here for legacy. So that's like a ceiling you putting on your goals as a boxer.
Both how far
like
you can go,
like Gervonta did,
because
like Gervonta did that. Oh, sorry, man.
End of the time, fellas.
I was just gonna say, like, why we care and get invested in you if you just told us you ain't gonna be here?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say curb my enthusiasm. That it's like, well, don't look for him to be the next, like undisputed and all this shit, right? Because you kind of killed that for the consumer by saying that. They're like, oh, I guess you're not trying to be that guy.
Sugar Ray Robinson was the undisputed welterweight and middleweight champ of the world, and he said he hated boxing. So, hey, bro, you can still.
Did he say he hated boxing before or after he won the title?
I think that was after. I think that was after he killed the dude in the ring too. That is true.
That's what I'm saying. I think it matters that Jared said it when he said it, because there's still a lot left to do, and it's like, damn, if this is what you sound like now, And once again, I say it again. I don't begrudge him his honesty. I'm just saying, well, I know he don't want to be undisputed, right? Because he not in it for the legacy. So, I just hope he has a decent fight or two, I guess. He not trying to, like with AJ, for example. AJ's a clear example. Yeah, he told you from the get that he wants to unify all the belts and all that shit and undisputed. And it led to some important fights and all of that. But if a guy start out by telling you, hey, listen, I'm not aiming that high. It's like, oh, all right. I guess.
Well, to be fair, remember Ryan Garcia said belts aren't important, and then he ended up doing huge business.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for his wallet, but I guess, in other words, look, man, he probably ain't going to be undisputed, this guy. Right? Right, Chris? Like, we're not looking for him to be undisputed, right?
I don't see because I think he has the talent and skill to become undisputed, and I think he does work hard enough in the gym. I think he has the skill, but I don't think he has the heart for it. So that's why he's not going to go undisputed. But like, if undisputed were to come to Jared Anderson, it would have to fall in his lap. You feel me?
Yeah, it would be like it would have to be a guy that is already undisputed, right? That he already has all the belts, whoever it is, and maybe he's on the slide and on the way out, and Jared catches him at the right time, because it doesn't appear to be something that he wants for himself.
Kind of like a Haney Cambosis.
Not because even Cambosos had his ambition. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't saying shit like that. That's what I mean. That, like, if you tell somebody something like that, or you say that, that means that, yo, in other words, layman's terms, I'm not aiming high. That's what that means. I mean, I'm not aiming high. I'm just here for a few bucks.
Yeah, but like the reason why I was saying is kind of just not a smart move was because like athlete base kind of like popularity and fucking their hype and what is based on like fan base, whatnot, right? He can clearly lose fan base by this. Like, for example, Gervonta never stated that he never, like, he's showing us his moves, and he kind of said it on that thing to Gilly that I'm not really looking for any fights to test myself. But like, here's Jared saying outright, like, I'm not in it for legacy. I'm just, so it's kind of like he's kind of hindering his own path of like kind of advancement.
I would say so. I mean, it's an unusual thing to hear a young fighter say. That's the other thing, that he's a young fighter, to say something like that. Sophia said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. I love the Proverbs. I do love the Proverbs. A Profound Dreamer said, Jared recently said he needs money. In the words of the mad rapper, being broke can make you delirious. Jared don't hate boxing. He just got cash flow issues right now. Yeah, but he also said that he's just trying to make as much money as he can, as quickly as he can, and then leave. And once again, I'm not mad at him for that, because, yeah, boxing is a brutal sport. And if your aim is, look, I just want to make enough money to invest in something or something like that, I get it. My main thing is, I thought he was going to be more than that. That's what I'm saying. I thought he was going to be like the new flag bearer of American boxing. Well, I don't really think that no more if he's saying shit like that,
Not for long, man. So he better.
Yeah, but someone who's been gifted with like the proportions and the thing for a heavyweight fucking.
To be honest, dude, that listen about the proportion thing. He's like undersized for heavyweight.
Yeah, he's not even a big heavyweight, bro.
For real.
For this
And
era,
secondly,
he's not.
like, yo, listen, if he's having those kinds of issues, man, listen. All I can say is you better find a side hustle.
Yeah, like it's like, I think that beyond Anderson, when you really think about it, right? Just all we really got in terms of young heavyweights that show that real ability, right? It's Anderson and Torres, bro, and beyond that, that's it. What other promising American heavyweights are out there that we seeing that they look like they could go all the way?
Yeah, for real.
I can't think of any.
I think the heavyweight division in the next era is just gonna go back to Europe. It was cool when it was about Joshua and Wilder for a while, when things heated up, right? Last couple of years. But it's looking more and more like, yeah, the next wave, the next era is gonna mostly take place in Europe. With the Makhmudovs and the Jalalovs and all the consonants.
Going back to that, mid 2000s.
I mean, like, really, like, look, the next wave. What's the next wave? You got Frazier Clark, right? Because he's a young guy, he's still unbeaten. Ituama, another UK guy, right? Makhmudov, a Russian based out of Canada. Jalalov, and who's an Uzbek, Ivan Ditchko. Where's Ivan from? Poland, I think he is. Ivan Ditchko.
I think it's from Ukraine too.
You know, you see what I'm getting at there. A lot of these guys are European guys, so it really looks like the next era is going to be really just based out of Europe and Eastern Europe. That America's not going to have a big role in that that next era that's coming up. And they didn't really have that big a role in the last one, save Wilder, you know? His legacy, unless something changes, is, oh, well, you got beat by Fury. That was what it all, like, built up towards. Those 2 fights, well, those 3 fights with Fury and those 2 losses. Oh, shit, I did not even know that. Frazier Clark is 32.
Yeah,
God
and
damn.
Jalilov is 28. Like,
damn, dog, I didn't even know that.
Fury's almost out the door, too.
Yeah, this whole era's almost done, bro. Like, Wilder's close to 40. Fury is getting older, too. You know what I mean? Usyk is 36, right? It's like, it's about to be a wrap.
The West had it on lock for like 8 years, man, but they kind of squandered it because we didn't get the fights we necessarily needed.
And when we needed them, too, you know?
Right.
Yo, crew, I got to say today's lives was dedicated to the Nutcracker. I got to say, thoroughly entertaining. Anyways, boys, I really love hanging with you guys, but I got to go on a date. Later, guys.
I dig it. I'll holler at y'all. I'm about to go to sleep. Gentlemen, always a pleasure. All right. These fights was nuts.
Hey, it was nuts. Thanks for having us, Jules.